Christmas is here. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is near. I wonder if Christmas exists in every plane of existence. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is here. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is near. I wonder if Christmas exists in every plane of existence. Only ones celebrating the turn around of the sun on these the goldiest days when light is all but dark the way. Is there another line that we don't see existing on a different time? You think they're lighting up Christmas trees and singing songs of joy? Do you think just for us? Do you think it's just for us? I wonder, oh, is it Christmas? I wonder, oh, is it Christmas? I wonder, oh, is it Christmas anywhere but here, but here? When the snow is falling on the roofs and children listen to the sounds of hooves, I find myself in my own world wondering where else Christmas can be found. A presence underneath that tree, a family's gathering like you and me. Is there another place where it is Christmas day today? Do you think it's Christmas? Do you think it's just for us? Is it holly and jolly and skating on ice? Do they share stories, drink into the night? Are there cheers of love warming up each room? Are they leaving out cookies, hoping Santa will be soon? Is their log on the fire crackling all aglow? Are they hanging up stockings? I wonder if they know Christmas time is near here. I wonder if it's Christmas there. I wonder if it's Christmas there.
Deep into the deepest reaches of space, I wonder, are they celebrating Christmas? Do they have stockings hung by the chimney with care? Are they celebrating by burning a coal on the fire? Is Santa coming down their chimneys? What is Christmas like on Mars? On Jupiter? Stare at us in our galoshes and wonder what the hell is wrong with these people. They don't know about the cheer we bring, what this time of year means to all of us. It's Christmas time. I hope it's Christmas where you are.
Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is here. 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 Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is near. I wonder if Christmas exists in every plane of existence. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is here. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas is near. I wonder if Christmas exists in every plane of existence. I wonder, oh, is it Christmas? I wonder, oh, is it Christmas? I wonder, oh, is it Christmas anywhere but here, but here, but here, but here. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I want Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's about that time for the cheer and wine. Get your ham with some gravy. Wrapped up in parkas and scarves.
All right.
The
got a
tree
show.
will help light the dark. Ready the fire. Hang stockings if desired.
How deep of a hole do you think we need to dig for this?
Christmas, Christmas, whatever your reason. Christmas, Christmas, a joyous season. Christmas, Christmas, whatever your reason. Christmas, Christmas, oh. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Whoa! Welcome to Houseboat Live.
Yeah.
Christmas special. That's Justin Olimpado.
That's Kyle Mocha.
And this is Zachary Storman. Yeah, guys, we're live. I fucked up that intro on you, Zach. I'm sorry. He was going to start it, and then I just got really excited because we haven't been live in like 8 months.
I know you got so fucking
I got
excited.
so excited.
I'm excited too.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Houseboat Live. Again, I'm Kyle. That's Justin. This is
Hello.
Zach.
I'm Wesley.
We're joined today by two very special guests. They are Mr. Ethan Gurley. We're going to change it every time I say it. And Mrs. Megan Gurley.
Hey.
It's the first time I've gotten to say that into a microphone. You two got married.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, it was really fun. That was a very great wedding. It was a brunch wedding. And then right around that time, Ethan, you joined brunch.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. But it was a very fun wedding. I had a lot of fun. We all had a blast.
Thanks
I like
for
I
it.
had a great time.
It was the food was brunch. It was Bloody Marys and mimosas. I had way too many Bloody Marys before we even started. I mean,
What's up,
after the
Dan?
ceremony.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
After the ceremony, I actually was pretty sober for the ceremony. But yeah, you guys let me.
Yeah.
Who
the
old
fuck is
man
that?
here. Oh, Dan, the dump truck man.
Dump truck Danny.
Dump truck Danny, yeah. Welcome to the chat, everybody in the chat. But I'm going to ignore you and go back to the people I'm looking at. It was a great wedding. It was really fun. My niece was the most adorable thing. Both my nieces were adorable.
Just
But-
highlight of the.
Oh my gosh, she was jumping up because you guys did karaoke. And Slacky, old friend of the show and all of ours in person, he crushed it. It was a really fun afternoon.
Yes, thank you, Slacky.
And then the wedding ends, and we're all just like, oh, it's like 4:45. Do we keep going? And then we all just went home. I was like, this is the most Sunday. I was in bed at like 8:30. I'm like,
Yeah, I was good. We
like
didn't
that
do
was
shit
perfect.
after.
No, we didn't
Sunday
do a
fun day.
goddamn thing. It was Sunday fun day for sure.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
As you're nearing your first anniversary. I do renewals, but I charge for the renewals. They're the most
Year-in?
pointless thing.
Wait.
Yeah, year end. We just want to make sure it's still sticking. It'll be
We're like 4 months away. I
4
guess.
months away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it was not the middle of fucking winter. It was,
No.
I was
It was
outside.
100
I-
degrees
I-
almost.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it was
April.
around
Yeah, yeah.
April 20th.
Around.
It was the 24th,
4,
right?
20
Yeah, it was 4,
22.
24, 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good numbers in there.
You picked the 2 best numbers.
It's a good weekend.
Yeah.
You could have got married on fucking March '69.
Yeah.
Should have thought of that.
Should
You
have thought of
did
it.
it. You did it. And as we all know, that is actually June 7th or something. So what the fuck was wrong with you?
I'm not gonna do the math.
I'm gonna do the math tomorrow when I re-listen to this, and I'm gonna be like, all right, yeah. But in addition to you
So
guys
you know
getting
what the
married,
best time is? 7:06 because it's 6 and 66 minutes.
oh,
You know? Yeah, 7:06. Think about
7:06. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's my new favorite time. If you ask me 10 years from now, what's your favorite time? It might not be that, but right now, it's my favorite time.
Good time.
But yeah, so after you joined the band, we started practicing a bunch, and in the last 7-8 months.
May I have a beer?
Oh yeah. In the last 7 or 8 months, you want to pass it down the line?
Thank you.
We have
Thank you.
played more shows than Brunch has ever played prior to in a year or 4 years. We played 2 shows.
Yeah, incredible.
They were great. We did a basement show at the Basement Bar.
Yep.
R.I.P. to the Basement Bar. And it's now the Garage Bar, which is way less cool.
Yeah.
And then we played a real proper show out at the Sherman Showcase. And
We tried to film and record both of them and it failed.
No.
Yeah.
I have the one from last month. I have the one.
Okay.
from
Yeah,
November.
but it doesn't look
or sound good.
We'll put
Oh,
that
no, I
over
have
the
it.
video from the other
Oh,
show.
Yeah,
you're
there you
right.
go.
Yeah, and then just put it over the audio of the album. It's like,
Yes.
damn, these guys sound just like the record.
They're perfect.
So tight.
So tight.
But yes, we've been playing. I don't know. I mean, 2 shows, and we're working on our. We basically have 1 set, and then we're working on another set. But we've taken a hiatus, and to just go around the room and continue checking in on people. Justin, we've not been able to full band practice. Justin,
Yes.
you're in recoup right now.
I am.
You're feeling healthy and strong.
I am. I feel good, man.
Good. I feel like I'm leading the witness right now.
You popped your anus out.
You popped.
Yes, I did.
Justin's
I did.
anus fell into the toilet.
You pink socked it super hard
Like,
one day.
really
It was,
hard.
it was
It
rough.
was- get reattached.
It was a pink tube. It looked like Donnie Darko was happening outside of his asshole. But you know what?
I don't fuck my family.
Me and Zach found him 3 days later, and he was in the woods, covered in just layers of dirt and leaves.
Goblin jizz.
Goblin jizz. We didn't know where he was. Still
Goblin.
looking for the goblin.
Yeah.
And which is weird because Zach's just always covered in gobbler jizz.
Just turkeys.
Just turkeys jizzing all
You know
over
what they
you.
say? Get them before they get you.
Yep. And then
True.
they got you
That's how you
after you
attract
got
them
them.
to you, right?
You
get the
cover
smell on
yourself
you.
Yeah, dude.
in turkey jizz. That's how you hunt turkey.
It's
I mean,
best based for it.
don't let this guy in the chat, Old Man Dan.
Tuna can Dan.
Tuna
Tuna
can
can
Dan.
Dan.
Oh, Jesus.
I was born on the counter.
What is this? I was born on the counter of Taco Bell next to a
Crimbus?
Crimbus Wrap Supreme.
Well, thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
We
That
both
was-
had to lean
We
forward to
did,
do that.
because I saw Taco Bell and Crimbus, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
No, but for
Crimbus
real,
Rap Supreme, dude.
Justin, you're doing better.
Try it.
Justin's doing good.
I am doing good, yeah. And it was hernia surgery, man. Come
shut
on,
up.
man, dude. So
Just
fucking.
Cover it up.
so-
Cover up the
I know they're
prolapsed
very
anus all you
similar,
want.
dude. I know they're similar,
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I feel really good.
Meanwhile, I'm recovering from asshole surgery. It was
they
a
tried
brain
to-
surgery. They couldn't fix it. They're like, no, we're just touching everything here, and it's just making him more of a dick. So we're just gonna stop. His head is 3 inches larger than when we started. It just happened immediately. But me and Zach. A little bit of a change for us. I became Zach's employee since the last time
Yeah.
we were live. I've been working.
He's my number 1, number 2 employee.
I am his number 1, number 2 employee, and I prefer to think that I go both number 1 and number 2.
I let these guys poop at work.
He does.
If you have to poop at work, I say that's fine. Go
He says
ahead.
he calls it the anti-Bezos maneuver.
Yeah, a lot of bosses aren't letting people shit on the job.
When
so.
he hands you a Gatorade, it is full of Gatorade for you to turn into piss and then go take 8 minutes peeing it out.
My father said I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
I mean, kind of eternally, starting from birth, Danny. Aw, kitty cat knocking out our screen. Okay, it's back. But it's been weird. So I've been landscaping with Zach. And then I also just started working as a bartender once again. I took 6 months off, and I'm over at the new establishment. It used to be K's on Main Street. It's now called The Goat. They're not a sponsor, and they don't give me enough money to talk about them anymore. So come Monday to Wednesday while I'm working and give me money.
Kyle, though.
Just to see me. Really good burgers, though. The wings pretty banging. Mozzarella's awesome. But enough of that. Storm & Brothers for all of your landscaping needs. I think sometime in the last 6 months we realized that we've looked for sponsors locally for the show, and you went, I own a company. Why am I not just the sponsor of it? I'm like,
I am the sponsor of the show.
yeah, you are the sponsor.
We all, yeah.
I
need a new mic.
You're
I
not
had to buy
getting
it.
credit for it.
Yeah, you gotta get some credit.
for it.
You gotta.
I don't want credit. It's fine.
But
I'm not putting my stamp on this bullshit.
Well, I mean, you could. But speaking of landscaping, there's a lot of really great options out there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the meanest man in the world, me, Mark Miller. That's your seat.
Oh, cool.
You get to get all cozy with
I brought my
us.
own nog.
You brought your own real
I'm not drinking
nog.
that mayo shit.
Oh,
You're gonna try
Jesus
it.
Christ.
You're gonna try it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I brought treats.
Oh, very nice.
Mark brought us drugs.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
For everyone. If
Did
you
you
like
make
chocolate.
this?
Does anyone have a peanut allergy?
Almonds?
Peanuts.
Nope.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Thank
You're like Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
There's more too, but
But
There you
you're real.
I got more.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
throwing chocolate.
Justin, you may need to just pot us. We're getting excited over here and screaming in the mic. Just
Yeah.
maybe
All right.
turn us down a pinch. We gotta share a
Eggnog,
mic.
yeah.
Me and
right.
you were sharing this mic,
All
alright?
Should we get all Aerosmithy on it?
Yeah.
Get back to back.
If you need to say something super sexy, you get right
Just
up
get
in
nice
there.
and close.
Real close.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
How
too
you
early
doing,
in the
buddy?
night for us
What's
both
up?
to get sexy on it. Okay?
I saw Mark
Take our
earlier from the
turns.
We'll
street.
swap
It
the
was
show.
We'll see
amazing.
what happens.
This is so much better, though.
What's that?
I said I saw you from the street earlier.
Oh yeah.
But this is so much better, though. I still don't want to touch you until the end of the show. Really build up to that hug. All right? Although there are plenty of musical breaks, I'm definitely going to give you a hug in one of
Okay.
those. But
What were
welcome
you
back
doing
to
in
the
the street?
show.
Thank you.
He was driving.
Yeah,
I
dude.
was in the street.
Yeah, I was in the street.
I was just pushing my cart, you
I'm trying to
know.
make a little extra Christmas money. I'm working the street.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do,
Sure.
right?
I got a good corner for it if you ever need. We have a beverage here for you.
Ham
Thank
it
you.
on. Give me one too.
There we
Dad.
are. But yeah, Mark, we were just discussing how recently I made the change to being Zach's employee. And
Keep on
more
doing this,
beers?
Papa.
What are you drinking a lot? Do we need to
I'm Mark,
talk
by the
about
way.
this?
Nice to meet you.
This is
Ethan.
Ethan. Oh wow, you guys have never met. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's Ethan.
Megan.
That's Megan.
Hello.
Megan is she's done vocals on a couple of things. I dropped my cigarettes.
Lit.
She's no the whole pack.
Wait, she did vocals for Lit?
Yeah, for Lit. That's where I thought Zach was going with this.
I thought you looked familiar.
Yes,
That's
yeah. No, she was on the album. She does. God damn it, what's the name of the song you're on?
Out of time.
Out of Time. Yeah.
And she did Sade before
And then she
that.
did Sade before that.
Okay, I remember that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Ethan is our bass player now.
Oh, cool. Hey.
So he's doing that thing, you know. He's plucking away.
That thing you do.
Yeah, we
That
sort
thing
of
he does.
absorbed
The couple.
The couple, you know. I'm like Mick Fleetwood.
Yep. Oh
And
yeah.
that and
So are they Lindsay?
Yeah, that's Lindsay.
And Stevie
And
Nicks, or
that's
are
Stevie
they?
Nicks.
Are they the
Should've joined the
McVeighs?
band.
no, they're the
Actually.
McVeighs. Because eventually
I'm
we'll
sorry
get
about
it
your loss. I'm sorry that you died.
Also, Mark
eventual.
hates Stevie Nicks, just so you know.
No, I don't.
I bring it up all
Why
the
do
time.
you always say that?
You hate, I don't
I
know.
do not. I love Stevie
When I
Nicks.
think of Stevie Nicks, I just go, why does Mark hate her so much?
That's so not true.
Either way, he's real mean about things.
I am. I hate everything.
Yeah.
Especially Especially
But
Steve.
Megan is on the song that we're going to be doing tonight, which is our cover of "Baby It's Cold Outside."
I play bass.
Yeah, you play bass on it.
Don't leave it.
No. See, now you're absorbed into brunch, so we no longer
in a
have to
band now.
specifically
Yes.
say
you're right,
you
you're
did
right.
anything. You're no longer.
That's where I was smart.
Yeah, he still
I was
gets
always a featured.
an individual
Now
Mark
I'm just
Miller.
part of these guys.
Yeah.
You're just part of us. One of us. One of us.
That's why I look like this.
But we talking about music. We got a bunch of music that we're going to be playing tonight. We already played 3 songs in the intro. If you're watching live, you can listen back tomorrow if you missed them, or you can just
You know what I want to briefly mention?
go on iTunes, Spotify, anything like that, where our music is. What do you want to mention?
How are not a sponsor?
Yeah,
How not awful Hennessy is?
I've actually not had a Hennessy in a very long time.
It's like
We're going to be drinking mayo.
I
later.
don't drink cognac ever,
Let me try some.
but this
hits the
It's
spot.
good.
It's right.
There's nothing wrong
It
with it.
smells like it's going to taste like
I might have you
chocolate in
just
my
dump a
head.
little bit in here.
Oh yeah.
I got rum and apple brandy too.
Sweet. I'm gonna throw this in your refrigerator real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody
All
will
right.
be fine without me being on here for 30
You
seconds.
don't
I don't
warm
love
nog.
it. I don't love it, but that's
I
way
don't want
less
more nog.
bad than I remember.
That
it
sounds
being.
worse than mayo. No.
Very not offensive.
Not offensive. That is.
Mark's gonna go
That's
with
all
the
right.
mayo now.
I wouldn't spend $14 on a double of it. I wouldn't spend $14 on a single,
We'll
which is
get
in
we'll
some
get
places.
to what I paid for this Hennessy later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, so just wanted to touch on some other music that's happening. Since we're doing Christmas music tonight, we're not playing any featured artists, but there are 2 artists, 2 bands, 2 duos actually, that are releasing music right now that I just think everybody should be paying attention to. One of them is in the chat, and another one of them is in
Probably
the
in
chat,
the
I
chat.
believe.
They both
yeah,
were
they are
at-
both in
at
the
one
chat
point.
at one point. Who knows if they're still here? I assume they are. The first is Sleds. That is Richard and Johnny Blackmore. You can go check out their music at sleds.bandcamp.com, and that's SLEDS. It is
Great.
He asked me to describe it to some dude at the bar, he and Johnny, and I went, I don't know, it just, when I listened to it, I went, yeah, this is what I expect the Blackmores to be doing. It is so much of, like, all the genres. It's got, like, that heavy, like the old school hardcore shit that I knew that Rich did to begin with, but then it gets dancey. Like, it's just fun. It's fun, Mark, all right?
Is
You're
it
gonna
winter
love it. They said they were
Is it all
releasing...
about sleds?
It's all about time. All the songs are about time. I am going to be doing a music video for them that I'll just tease that.
It's time to go
not
Yeah,
doing
something
it.
like
I'm
that.
going to be in a
Time to go
music video
sledding.
for them at some point. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Like the metal rail sleds? Or
Yeah, like
toboggan?
sleds, toboggans,
Yeah,
all
when
that
you
style.
fall off, you cut your
Yeah.
brother's arm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they released music. They said they wouldn't be releasing music until the first snow. So when it snowed last week, they dropped their first single. And also coming out soon, my brother Keith has a group with his buddy Doug. This is really intriguing for people that like heavy music. If you like
I thought you
desert
were gonna
rock,
say the name.
the
I wasn't planning on hugging you, but
you can hug him. But the band is called Stereo Christ.
that's what I was going to Christ.
Stereo Christ, there you go.
I see.
Coming out in
You look at
honor
Christ
of
things, it makes you wanna
Jesus sometime around Christmas. I'm not sure exactly when.
He's a nice
But
guy.
the coolest thing about this group is that they are a 2-piece, and it's a drummer and a bass player, and it's just like a shitload of effects
Yep.
and just grooving. And Keith is both playing drums and singing. And when I said that to Richard, he was just like, I did not realize that was Keith singing, and kudos to him, he fucking nails it. And the coolest aspect of the whole thing is the guy who recorded them, the engineer, did at least the first couple Andrew Jackson Jihad albums. So I was like, oh, that's you said a name and I recognized it. Now known as AJJ. They
Yep.
can't go by the whole name anymore. They're like the Chicks. They had to abbreviate it because somebody did something terrible. Although the Chicks
Did
is a
Toby
little
Keith
bit
have an
more...
issue with them too?
Oh, probably.
Oh, it's-
He probably had an issue with them because they said jihad next to a
Yeah.
president's name.
Wait.
and not just any president. That's got to be Toby Keith's favorite
Oh,
president. I
definitely.
mean, there's no way he's not.
He loves. He's a
There's no way
Jeffersonian
he's not.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
What?
What? Wait, the Dixie Chicks aren't called that
No,
because
they're the
of
chicks.
They're the Chicks.
because of Toby Keith?
No, I think
No.
Toby Keith got mad because
they
got rid of
changed it.
Oh, they
Yeah,
changed
yeah,
it
yeah.
because of the racist connotation.
Yeah, yeah,
Of
yeah.
They
Dixie,
should have.
yeah.
Well, you know how Lady Antebellum is now Lady A because
Yeah.
of the racist.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
could have
The
called him
Dixie
the
Chicks should have just
the
been the
D-Chicks.
D-Chicks,
D.
dude.
Oh, the D
Sorry, I
chicks.
jumped on it. I couldn't
You
help it.
jumped
I
my
got real-
joke,
I got
dude.
really excited.
The D chicks.
Fucking
would
Joe
be-
my
I'm
joke.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, then they would have had to change their name to the D Chicks because it just flows better. The D Chicks sounds like their last name is D Chick.
The D.
The D Chicks, the new polka band, the Polka Sisters, the D Chicks. I think that'll work. We could do it. We're gonna change it for them. We're gonna start a band camp for the Dixie Chicks. All of their music, all their greatest hits album, but just call it the D Chicks. But spelled like DIEZCYJLMNOP.
Yeah.
You forgot. Yeah, there's more Z's.
There's an X and a Z, and they're like crossing. They're like it's like you did it with a typewriter, but that's what it's supposed to look like. It's not Russian, but it could
You
be.
can't Google our band.
You can't Google our band. You
Good luck.
you have to
trying.
clap in the middle of our band name too, so it's like not happening. The emoji not gonna cut it. But yeah, so Stereo Christ and Sleds, go check those guys out. They're fucking making awesome music. And if you've got new music, let us know. We'll let you talk about it in the chat, but we're not going to bring it up. This, what do I see? Keith Suburban.
Keith Suburban.
All right, that's good. Who is? Do you guys know this guy? I don't know this guy.
I don't know.
I
I'm not
probably
sure.
do, and I'm just not
He's
remembering.
killing it, dude.
He's killing it.
Suburban is a great
Keith
name.
Suburban. That's my new band name.
That's a great rapper.
But we
man.
should talk about our first Christmas song we ever did. That's what I think we need to talk about.
Okay.
Mark,
Hi.
you were on that first Christmas song. I believe
Mark
it
was at my first Christmas.
You were at my first. I did not celebrate Christmas till 4 years
I was at
ago.
all of your first Christmases.
You were following us from birth.
Because he's all of our fathers.
How did you have Justin? He's like 30 years older than you.
Well,
Justin, what are you, 87
Time travel,
this year?
dude.
Yeah.
87
Time
this
travel's
year?
real.
you have to listen to Sleds. It's all about time.
Oh, it's all about
Explains it
time.
all.
It's all about
It
Justin.
explains everything.
But the first song that we did, we wanted to do a rockabilly Christmas song. And correct me if I'm saying anything that's now just becoming legend in my head. But it pretty much, we were just thinking like Stray Cats, right? Like we're gonna do Bitchin' Christmas. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
kind of like fast and moving.
I'm pretty sure you had a pompadour while we did it.
I probably did. Yeah, it was before the hair started getting longer
Yeah,
again.
I think you were.
Yeah.
I think you were.
Yeah, I was rocking the Fry from Futurama look, the Jimmy Neutron.
It was weird. You showed up in like flamed bowling shirt and stuff.
Oh, well, see that the weirdest thing.
Started trying to swing dance with Zach.
The weirdest thing is, I thought I was just doing a Charlie Sheen cosplay, but since I'm fat, I looked like I was one of those guys. Yeah,
I thought it was Reverend Horton Heat.
it was. But the funny thing is, what you didn't know is underneath all of that, I had my nipples pierced for that event, and they were just big red dice.
If you turned it,
Yeah, you turn. Yeah, exactly. But so the first song we did, Justin, myself, mostly Zach, and Mark was Bitchin' Christmas. We did it twice. We revisited the exact next year, I think. We did
I think so, yeah.
like 2018 and then
Why
2019
did we,
came
why
back.
did we do
Yeah.
that?
We
I
thought
don't know.
I think
you
we-
guys got tired of me being able to play any other song, so you decided I had
Yeah.
to always play Bitchin' Christmas.
it was just Bitchin' Christmas because we were doing like
No, we did the other. We did
I know.
another song.
Well, then I had
after
to.
that
I had to
song.
like whine, like I like to scream. Can we do a song where I get to scream?
Yeah, I was gonna say. That
I know we
night,
do
I remember
Bitchin'
you saying
Christmas
that.
all the time. Could we do something else?
Yeah. I think it initially started with me and Justin both being like, there's aspects of this recording that I'm unhappy with. And then us, like, bringing it to be like, we'll just try it. Like, we'll do, like, our polished up version. And then
we got better at making music.
well, just the recording aspect of it alone, but that time we're a year further into playing together and doing that process, so it kind of made sense. Like, okay, let's like see, and then we can compare. But no joke, my thought was every year Mark's gonna come back and we are going to re-record Bitchin' Christmas.
I wasn't aware Groundhog Day was a Christmas
Yes,
movie.
it's a Christmas movie. There is actually a Hallmark movie that is Groundhog's Day, but set during Christmas.
Oh,
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a '90s like a TV movie.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
I was forced to watch it.
I
Yes,
love
yes, it's that.
rehashing good ideas horribly.
Yeah.
The only one that
totally
did nice was Palm
Christmas
Springs.
all over again.
Oh, jeez. Christmas. Okay, that might be what I'm thinking.
That's what
Christmas
it's
all
called?
over again.
Christmas
yeah.
all
That
over
sounds
again.
Yeah.
weirdly sexual.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
Christmas
it's
all
not.
over
Christmas
again.
all
Sounds
over.
unpleasant.
Yeah.
Sadly not. Yeah.
It could have. They should have just called it Christmas all over you. That would have been. Merry holidays, everyone. Liz Brennan in the chat. What's up, Liz?
What's up, Liz?
It's so
Hey.
far away.
Yeah.
I look like Elijah Brimstone.
Elijah Brimstone is here.
What the fuck is Elijah
That's
Brimstone?
our rich friend who's going to be paying us to do
Elijah.
to
Magic?
do scat porn.
Magic
scat
scat porn.
It's magical scat porn.
I don't know how you guys can read any of that.
I squint a lot.
I can't.
Um,
No.
But I think we should just jump right into it. Does anybody have any, you guys want to say anything about Bitchin' Christmas? We're going to do the
No, I
original
mean-
version just because I think it's more fun to not play the version that Mark had to come back and do again. I wonder why the guy's mean.
I mean, I
think
shouldn't
it's a great
complain.
song.
There's literally 3 people who ever call me and say, "Hey, can you come play music?"
Oh, that's
So I
good.
really shouldn't complain.
Hell yeah.
It's not like my phone's just ringing off the
I was going to
hook
say,
for
we
it.
generally have 3 people that we call too, and you're kind of all in this room.
Yes.
Oh, the family's all together now. You just met, but you're the family.
It's like the wrecking crew, you know.
Yeah, you guys are the wrecking crew
It's like
over
the
there.
wrecking crew, but we're all Vin Diesel.
And none of us know how to play
So
music.
accurate.
I love Vin Diesel's early 60s
Oh.
work.
Family. The movies. Corona. And that's the whole song. He does it
Alright.
over and over again. But yeah, Bitchin' Christmas. It's a fun song. It's silly. Here's the first Christmas song we ever released. That probably is one that gets stuck in my head the most throughout the year. It's just
Why
real
you played
catchy.
it so many times.
So many times. So many. Well, here's the thing. I just got to do a second take of singing it better. I didn't have to ever learn any of this. Tricks on me. Jokes on me now. Zach's making me learn all of the songs now. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Why would I write so many words while this rhythm is happening underneath? But I think this one I might be able to pull off. It's a little Brian Setzer style influence. Here is the OG edition of Bitchin' Christmas featuring the meanest man, Mean Mark Miller. Enjoy.
Gonna be a bitchy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a bitchy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Gonna hop my wheel. Gonna pick up my gal. It's pedal to the metal. Christmas time to raise hell. Yeah! All the kids singing carols with the kids. We've got better plans. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Your friends all went to service. Christmas Eve candles alight. Sipping eggnog with their grandma. With no booze down, that ain't right. Hang with me, we got a front bench seat. Speeding on through the night. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Tell your mom and papa, don't wait up tonight. You and your secret Santa gonna drive hard to the morning light. It's Christmas Eve, I got my girl on my sleeve. Got a present for you, alright. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. I've got one thing on my list of bitching be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard lights. It's gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard lights. It's gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard lights. Drink your dog. We drink it so you don't have to. Run to you in the morning from the bathroom. Cheap booze and craft brews. Run to you in the morning from the bathroom. Why do we drink it? Why do we drink it? Yeah!
All right, guys. I do have some cups over here if you need some. We are, as you just saw, we're doing What Are We Drinking now?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to let Zach introduce this, but we do have two beverages that we are going to be tasting. Zach is urinating. This is something that I have a prediction of what it was going to taste like based on a food that came to mind when I read the recipe. Zach has all the information on it, and we'll let him describe it. But I am really intrigued to see if it tastes like what I think it's going to, or have a hint of it. And I'm going to wait. You've already tried it though, Zach, right?
I've only licked a little off my finger. I haven't had a full sip yet.
So
Tried this.
Zach, what are we getting into?
This is Mayonog. If you haven't heard, it's going around the internet. I heard it.
I do
on the
have
radio.
I do have that recipe. Hang on one
Did
second.
you grab your?
No, is it out there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I really don't want to.
Oh, you got the recipe over there?
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
sweet.
heard people started talking about this. So I guess what happened is Hellman's Mayonnaise did a collab with some fancy bar in New York
Okay.
to do a frozen eggnog cocktail that was, instead of raw eggs, they used mayo because
Right.
you're not supposed to eat raw eggs. You know, everyone says don't eat raw eggs.
Yeah.
And then Christmas comes along and we're just fucking chugging raw eggs like it's our fucking job.
I mean,
Rocky
I'll say
eats raw eggs.
that makes some
Rocky eats
sense.
raw eggs.
Rocky does?
Yeah, and Rockies
You
drink
know who
raw
else
eggs.
does? Gaston. And
Yeah.
he's as strong as a bull.
Who do you think
Yeah.
would win in a fight?
He's as
Strong
big,
like
No one
bull.
spits
as
like
big as a
Gaston.
house. Oh, he's especially good at expectorating.
Yes.
That's such a hard sentence to say, and I'm glad that
I thought you were gonna really say it.
That's where I thought it was
I'm
going
gonna
to
cover
go.
you up a second, Kyle.
All right, hey, you can cover me up with some mayo nog. All right, so what do we
So
got?
this is from Hellman's officially. This is what they the I don't remember the name
Hellman's
of the
official.
bar. This is what Hellman's told. So I did everything exact to this. The only thing I changed were the brands of the alcohol. 'Cause
Oh, right.
They want you to buy. This was some fancy bar. So the alcohol that Hellman's the brands. I got spice rum. I got apple brandy. And
But you
I
didn't
got
buy the
cognac.
$700 bottle of
Yeah, I didn't-
cognac that they
whatever-
want you to buy.
No,
and,
I didn't even look up what the price of the cognac. I looked up the price of the rum, and it
It's
was like
mayo nog with Louis, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
It was $100 a
$1,400 a shot, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not
Yeah,
spending.
because they want to cover up the fact that you're drinking mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Well, my theory
So,
is
well,
that
you have
Hellman's
to.
owns the rum company,
Oh, maybe.
and they have $200 shit
But
rum.
the thing is, you know, I didn't want to spend $400 to drink mayo nog. But to make what we made, now I bought a whole bottle of rum, but I bought cheap rum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was
But
about
good cheap rum. Calico.
Or yeah, well, that's probably $50
other Jack.
worth
Yeah,
of
the
what we're
second
drinking
best
here.
Jack.
And I bought Hellman's mayo. I don't use Hellman's
Yes.
mayo.
What's your
I
go-to?
use Duke's.
You're a Duke's
I'm
man.
a Duke man.
Duke's.
So how much mayo did you use to make all our drinks?
Yeah, what's the...
I
So
don't wanna hear
the recipe that was up, I doubled it. So everything we're drinking now is only a half a cup of mayo,
Okay.
Okay.
which
Alright.
is
A little more
Uh,
doable than...
not a lot. It's a half a cup of mayo. Was 6 ounces of milk, 6 ounces of heavy cream, 6 ounces of simple syrup, nutmeg, cinnamon,
All right.
apple brandy.
It
So
does
the
smell
Hennessy-
like eggnog.
The simple syrup is
Yeah, but there's something
furthering
that
my
smells
theory
like-
of what I think
It
it's
doesn't
going to
look
taste
like
like.
eggnog.
Well, it is
Well,
frozen blended.
The thing that weirded me out was the apple brandy.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
that's what I'm
usually-
smelling more
usually
than anything.
I'm
The
a
cinnamon and
rum-
apple.
I think so, yeah.
When
Yeah,
it
like-
smells good, I might throw a little bit in my
It's like a
actual
Danish.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we need any more knowledge about it before we taste it?
No, I'm fucking.
Just know
fucking
that I hate
waiting.
All right.
mayo more than
You
most
hate
things.
more
Yeah,
mayo?
hard. This is
And
the first
I
person
think-
I text when I saw the recipe.
Seriously.
I got
And
the recipe. The
I was
first
so
person I texted
angry.
was you.
Yeah, there's so
so
many people
angry.
that would be gagging at this
Most
right
people
now.
are probably gagging if they're watching this. I'm just
love
going to say,
mayo.
before we taste this, my theory, my thought immediately, when you showed me that, I said, this is going to taste like walnut chicken, and you're going to like
No.
it, and then I'm going to get you into liking walnut chicken.
don't like
Because
walnut
walnut chicken
Yeah.
is mayonnaise and sugar,
Yes, it
and
is.
that's pretty much all it is.
Like a pumpkin
So it
walnut
tastes
chicken.
like tartar
walnuts
sauce.
in it.
Ooh,
I
no
like
walnuts.
tartars.
I
All
do.
right,
Mayo
Walnut-
crumbles.
walnut chicken
all
is
right,
walnuts.
guys. Let's.
All right, guys.
Drink
Here we
your
go to
crumbles.
mayo nog.
Drink your nog.
That is delicious.
Yeah, I can't taste the mayonnaise at all.
That is really good.
It's
Now the
nutmeg and
texture
roots.
is a little something to get over. I'm not
Yeah,
used
the
to
texture's
frozen
really weird.
because there's
Here's the thing-
graininess
Yeah,
to it.
I can't consider this a nog.
Like
Okay,
a
so-
pina nog.
So
It's
what
not-
I'm thinking when I made it, I did the exact amount of everything the recipe
Yeah.
says.
Yes.
Now this to me is not a frozen.
This isn't
There was
frozen.
not
No,
near
it's
enough ice
blended.
in there.
Yeah.
Like it's just a weird thing.
If
So,
you need 2 scoops of ice cream, you need 2 scoops of like vanilla, like French
Yes.
vanilla bean
Instead
ice
of-
cream, like
instead of
something that's got a
ice.
little instead of ice to make it a mudslide.
because this is as thick, you know,
Get
the
rid of the
Wawa
mayo.
Yeah.
ones.
Get rid of the mayo and just
Throw an
add
egg in
3 raw eggs. No, I like this.
No, it's not bad. I don't taste mayo, so
Alcoholic milkshake.
Now, what is
Yeah. Yeah,
disheartening,
pretty much.
besides the texture, is looking into the cup as you're drinking,
It looks frothy.
and then you get the brown spots at the
Oh
bottom.
yeah. What is that?
well, that's like
Nutmeg.
no, that's not
That's not making like cinnamon. I'm
There should
assuming.
always be brown stuff in your
Yeah.
nog. Come on.
But the texture, and then just seeing loose brown bits at the bottom, I was kind of like the
Yeah.
first one, like, bleh.
Swirl it up.
But no, I'm almost done with this taste. Like, this is. If you handed me this and said, here's some eggnog that I made, it's a frozen eggnog, I'm trying something different.
Strong.
I would not
Here's
not
the recipe
think
again if
anything.
anybody would like to try
And
it.
I
Anything
did
of it.
exact. Now, if I was gonna do it again, I think I'd swap some
Let me
things.
compare.
Ooh, so
Well-
Liz Brandon says that she uses peach brandy in her eggnog. Mayo chimbus, nice. Killing it there, Matthew.
Yeah, that peach brandy
Killing it.
takes it
Yeah,
up a
I would.
notch.
I would never buy brandy, or let alone apple brandy. That's probably like the last brandy I would ever buy. And I bought a bottle of it today, so we'll see how long it lasts. Because I can't think of, you know, what I mean, any other time.
Shot of brandy when you're not feeling well.
Dude, I like a good blackberry brandy.
Yeah, fuck
Blackberry.
yeah.
I love
So
blackberry
good.
brandy. It's
Add
great.
it to like.
Well, you have apple. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's
mayo
what I've got
eggnog.
now.
Just saying.
Yes, sorry, Mike. It is mayo eggnog that we are drinking.
I can't imagine the apple's gonna be
Mayo
any different
nog.
than the
Mayo
blackberry as
nog.
far as helping you when you're not feeling
I would
well.
just do whiskey or bourbon.
That's
you know what I
I'm
mean,
about.
and not do
Yeah.
not do any.
We
of this
did one
other
year
shit.
test different types of mixtures with eggnog, right? We were like rum
Yes.
versus
Well, I made you what my mom always made.
okay
Kahlua.
with Kahlua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Kahlua was in the fridge for like a year, and I
And
came
I think
up
we
here.
used it again the next year
And
when
I
you
came
made
up
me come
here,
do bitchin'
yeah,
Christmas.
exactly. And then we made you drink year-old Kahlua.
And I did it happily.
And then one of those shows is where we buried the fucking beer in the backyard because Zach was like, "Let's see." We had the Valentine's Christmas like celebration
Yes.
beer, and yeah,
The one that was
in
on the intro, yeah.
It was in the intro here. Yeah, we buried,
Zach got a shovel.
buried. He got a shovel and he dug a
got lots
4-inch
of
deep
shovels.
hole. very, very shallow hole, and we put beer in it, covered it up, and then took it out like a while later.
A year later.
Like a year later?
We did it last year, I
We
think,
did it
on
last
this
year.
show.
On the show, we drank it. And it wasn't good.
No.
Shocking.
It wasn't
No, it
good.
was not-
Mark, I'm
not
going to tell you.
very
That was, I don't know if
When
you
you're
ever saw.
when
On
you're
Eric's-
digging a hole to put your beer in, if you're gonna make it that shallow, drink it the next day.
On Eric's desk, he had one from 1965.
Yeah, same beer.
Same brand of beer and their whatever Christmas thing.
They've been
And
doing it for
sat on his
forever.
desk, and I found it one day. There's just like an inch of dirt on or dust on it, and I was just like,
In it.
look at it, and I was like, I've never heard of this beer. I've never seen this. And he told me it was it's from 1965 or whatever. And I'm just keeping it because it's weird, and like it's got all these floaters. And then like 2 weeks later,
I
Kyle
show up,
brings a fucking
case with
a
it.
6-pack of it home from the store, and then
Which
it was,
might have also been from
Well,
1965.
No, it was a year old when we
No,
got it.
it was 2 or 3 years old.
It was 2015 or 2016, and it was like 18 or 19 or
Yeah.
something like that.
So then I buried that one in the backyard.
And waited another year.
Waited another year, and then we dug it up and drank it.
Because it was
was-
smart, man.
Who did we
It was
drink it
smart. It was.
Did we drink it with
No,
Dave Phil
Did you
show?
make Did you make poor James?
Was that James
do
though?
James might
We
have been on
probably
it.
made James a
It's
drink.
probably
I was gonna say,
Probably.
it sounds like something
He
you make
always
James
drinks
would
the
do.
terrible things, but also that was, and I have to extend the apology because last year we're about to go live, and Zach just goes, "Did we talk to Mark?" And I just went, "Oh no, we didn't talk to Mark." Like just totally blanked on like putting you on the holiday show that you're always on because we weren't doing bitchin' Christmas, so like why?
What, last Christmas?
So it was
Didn't
the
I
year.
call him?
That was 2 years
No.
ago, I
That was
think.
2 years ago.
Yeah, because last year we just did a
What did we
Houseboat
do last
Live special at Christmas time.
Wow, so I was heartbroken
This year,
going into this
Yeah,
one.
so
thinking,
I-
but it actually you totally.
we totally
Totally
ignored
bugged
you
me last
for
year.
one year. We might
but
have.
Twenty-
I didn't even know.
Dude, 2021 was just.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
there's
It was a
lot
fuck
of
of a
stuff
year.
happening,
Yeah.
you know?
But then
Yeah, it was.
I said last week, all right, here's the outline, Justin. I'm gonna get a hold of Mark, and then I didn't. And then it's yesterday, and I'm like, shit, I never got a hold of Mark. And Mark's just like, that was-
Yesterday, you
yeah.
told me you're such a shitty guy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been watching as you've been like advertising. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Before I
I'm
said,
like, oh, did they?
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were mad because I didn't have you work for me.
No.
For like a week.
Oh,
Like, I was
no.
like, oh man,
Oh,
you must
God,
be
no.
mad.
No,
he
no,
took
no.
it upon himself to be the one to.
I said,
interrupt.
I'm going to
I
call
said,
Mark.
Oh, we need to hit Mark up.
And then I
before
saw
we-
you were doing the mayo eggnog thing. I'm like, Zach sent me a text about it.
Well, I assumed he
Why is
texted you
everybody mad at me?
immediately.
Why is he so mean, guys? Like, why is this guy so mean to us?
Well, it's me and Mark really because we're mean to
Because you're
him.
mean to me.
You dish it back, and I like it. No, it was literally just sheer stupidity and laziness on my part.
Let's get we got another good.
Oh,
drink
we
to
do have a
drink.
good
yes.
beer. Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Sorry.
yes. Good beer.
Let's just pass it by my hand.
Do we
in one
have-
cup. We
What,
got.
are we putting it in this? What is it?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
beer.
It's a beer.
Okay, so you're just giving me.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm giving you a new cup
a
for your
new
beer.
cup.
Oh, I thought you were giving me old cups.
No, new
This is
cup.
This is a new cup. I'm gonna.
Take it.
I have a
pass
question.
It down. Just make sure Justin has
Has-
one for the camera.
Has everybody finished
share this
their
one with
mayo
Yeah, I
now?
The
don't
mayo
wanna-
dog? Yeah, I'm done with the mayo dog.
finished
All right, so I
it.
haven't finished it yet. I'm
Ooh,
waiting to
we
see
do
what
need to rate
happens.
it, don't we?
We
You
do,
guys-
and I
you
want to
guys
see what
need this.
happens when it's not as cold.
Gingerbread fall.
Okay. There is some more over there, probably. Do you have
No,
more?
no, no. I
blended?
have some here.
Oh, you have
I
some
don't
there?
need any more.
All right, so before we jump on to our next one, we have to do the traditional ranking of our beverages. So with the mayo nog,
man,
ranking it as eggnog, or a nog, just saying nog.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh no, you ruined everything. I don't know.
Ethan.
Nobody told me.
You were totally supposed to shake it up.
You
and
were gonna
pour on
shake
your
it
head.
up.
Oh, these are
head.
fucking.
Did they tell you?
No.
No,
It's alright.
no, it's all right.
Don't drink it yet.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink
Don't
it.
drink
I'm
it.
sorry.
We need to rank. I don't want you smelling that before. I don't want you
Put my
getting
hand
any
over it.
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
of that mayo nog out of your
He
mouth.
wouldn't even let me touch
Wow,
it.
new guys. Jesus.
He's like, just
dang.
stay away.
Nobody
Get
told
your
us.
bitch
Okay,
in line,
I don't
girl.
watch
You
this
take,
all
you
the
take
time.
care of me. You take care of me.
So, mayo nog, ranking it as nog on a scale of 0 to 100. Justin, what do you give it?
As nog,
As nog. We rank. We rank.
We wank.
We wank and we rank. That's
We
what we do on
wank.
this
We
show.
wank and we wank.
Don't say that when you're talking about nog.
No.
Oh my god.
As an actual eggnog or a nog style drink,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 20.
20. Wow. Okay.
It's not really like it's very fucking thin. It
Yeah.
needs something to
It doesn't.
make
Yeah.
it.
Ice
And
cream would
remember,
make a world of
this is-
difference.
You're
Hellman's
thinking,
recipe.
you're thinking
Yes.
about the stuff I made.
Yeah,
for
Zach
you.
would have made this
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
better if he just
Exactly.
went, I'm going to make eggnog with mayo.
I would have
you
not
would've-
done this recipe.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Yeah,
And it would have tasted like.
So you
mayo.
said a 20, an even 20? Was that, or was it?
20. Yep.
20. All right, Megan,
Out
0
of
to
the
1.
ice.
What are we rating
Zero.
it?
So basically, 50 or
Yeah.
below, you would never want to have it again. 50 to like 70 is like, it's okay if someone handed it to me. 70 to 85 is like, it's pretty damn good. And if you're going over 85, you fucking love it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see a lot of 85s happening.
No, in the history, we've only had a handful of things in the 90s ever. And averaging out, we've never had anything hit the 90s. So
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably like a 62.
62?
Yeah,
All right.
because if I knew it was a blended drink and was really looking for that at like an establishment or something, yeah, I would enjoy that.
Okay. And if a nice gentleman, your husband, were to be like, babe, I got this beverage for you, you wouldn't be like, what the fuck is this shit, thrown in his face?
No, not at all.
No.
It wasn't too sweet, which
Yeah.
was nice,
Yeah.
and it was drinkable despite like having all that dairy. So
Okay.
dairy plus ice and booze usually isn't a good
Ma-
sign, but this one
And
worked
maybe
a
in that way,
little bit.
the ice cream would make it, it would make it thicker and creamier
Yeah.
in that way, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it would be bad with the mayo. It could
Was
be
there a
mayo.
little less dairy because it was mayo? Because mayo is technically not really
dairy?
dairy.
Yeah.
It
No.
would be eggs.
No.
So.
You are?
Well, I know it's in the
oil.
food group of dairy, but
Yeah.
like if you were lactose intolerant, you could still eat an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
Weird.
it's a little less.
Who knows?
It's more lactose friendly.
So 62. Pretty good.
Dude.
Ethan,
There's heavy
Ethan,
cream in
Alright.
there. There's heavy cream in it.
But not
if you
milk.
were in a bar and a nice gentleman, your wife, bought you a beverage and gave you a beverage and said, here, drink this. If you drank it, would you throw it in her face? Or do you think it's pretty good? What ranking would you
No,
give?
I wouldn't throw it in her face,
No?
probably.
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 There's a chance, though.
I mean, it's good. It's sweet, so I like it. I like vanilla and nutmeg, and once you got towards the end and you swirl it up more, it's more noggy because you get the nutmeg that fell to the bottom.
Yeah.
I agree.
I give it, I guess, a 65.
65. All right. Moving over to you, Mark. You hate mayo. You hate mayo. Can you taste the mayo?
No,
You can't. Okay,
no.
because
I mean, part of me's mad.
you don't hate it.
I wanted to spit this out
Yeah.
and like just be.
I wanted you to spit it out because you would have been facing this way and it would have been good for the shot. So it
Yeah,
would've
I
been
wanted to be
right
so
over us.
disgusted with this.
Yeah. It would have been good payback to spew it out over the two of us.
Yeah, I
Justin's
want-
never done anything wrong. But
No, I wouldn't have done it to Justin. No, here, have more chocolate, Justin.
Thanks.
No,
paper chocolate
but no, I
today.
didn't
Oh,
taste
yeah.
mayo. But I agree with him. It was kind of thin and not real great nog
Once
wise.
more.
Yeah.
So if I'm rating it on nog,
Mine right.
No.
I don't hate it. I'm gonna give it a 56.
56. Hey,
All right. Hey, I'm
Wait,
the
I
one-
thought I was gonna give it a 3.
Yeah.
So.
it's true. Zach, you made it. First, do you have any ideas while you're making it what you
You
would have
guys are
done
also
different?
welcome. Just grab chocolate whenever.
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
totally.
I've eaten some.
Bourbon,
Bourbon.
and not all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
And
More
Good
mayonnaise.
score.
as a man who loves mayonnaise, more mayonnaise.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give me mayo nog and it just tastes like
Eggnog.
sort of not super high quality eggnog,
You're gonna be like, why
I
did
feel
I?
like I'm missing out on like
What
the
if
whole
it had?
point of putting
All right.
mayo in it.
What if it was in a pint glass and it had a mayo rim?
Or mayo whipped
A
cream.
mayo rim, then rolled in like crushed vanilla wafers, so it looked like
No.
vanilla pudding.
Crystallized mayo.
Crystallized mayo.
No.
Okay, what would make this ultimate for me, I think, is take out the crushed ice, put in vanilla bean ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More mayo, so it's thicker.
Okay.
And then you dip french fries in it, like a frosting.
Dude.
Yeah, I could see
Doesn't
that.
sound bad.
It
That would
doesn't
be,
I could
that
see
would
that,
be
yeah.
a top score for me. But as it sits right now, I'm just calling it a 50.
Yeah.
I may try to make this again in my own recipe. I think it's an interesting concept. I think I can do it better.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fuck you, Hellmans. I'm a Duke's guy.
Yeah. You should make a Duke's recipe and put it out.
It's sponsored.
Yeah.
They're the sponsor.
Get a mayo sponsor.
Change all of our colors to yellow. We just only wear yellow from now on.
Duke's is tangier. Duke's is better. Hellmans is fucking boring, mayo. To be honest with you. Not a Hellmans guy.
So an even 50 as it sits.
More like
Even
Smellmans.
50. I could do it better.
Smellmans.
Yeah, Smellmans.
I would say overall, I thought at first it does not taste like walnut chicken. I was really hoping it would taste like walnut chicken. It doesn't.
Does not.
No
It's all
walnuts
that. It's
in
all
it.
that. The spice and the sugar and spice, if you will. That really kind of like brings it up. I want more mayo. Like if it's called mayo nog, that's in the world of food. When you look at the ingredients listed, it's the most used ingredient is put first. So if you have like mustard and it's mustard seed is the first thing, you probably got pretty good mustard. If mustard seed's the 17th thing listed, it's probably shitty mustard. This is mayo nog. It should be more mayo than nog, but I don't.
Maybe
hate
they
it.
had to back down the recipe for people. Like fucking, their hearts are gonna
No,
explode.
fuck
Like
you. You're ordering mayo nog.
I feel like
I'm just saying.
I feel like if it did
Use,
taste
like,
more
low
like
fat.
mayo nog, all of us
I'm not
Yeah,
against
well,
it.
yeah,
I'm just
but I'm
saying.
saying-
the score would be lower.
Maybe
Go
they
big or
legally
go
had to.
home.
Like
Man,
people are
the
going
rest
to
of us
die
would hate
drinking this.
I just think it should have more mayo in it. For that, I'm definitely docking it points, and I'm gonna go. I want to go in the 60s, but I can't. It's a 59. It's just under. Like the texture threw me off. The brown bits at the bottom were just a mental thing for a half a second there.
You don't want none of that, cat.
But yeah, no,
Cat's trying to get
it's a
mayo
59. It should be better.
59.
I wish I wanted to give
That's
it a
not a
69
sexual
so bad.
position.
I know.
That's not sexy at
I
all.
know. Have you ever
And you know
tried
what?
to
Mayo nog
59
should be-
somebody?
No, I've never
59
Mayo nog
is
sexy.
hard.
Sounds terrible. 68, no, you won't.
68 and owe you one. Ooh. I'm at a 59 and owe you 10, all right?
It's not getting you far.
That's not getting me very
It's getting
far.
mayo
at all.
nog.
All right, so we're moving on then to
We got
our next beverage.
17.8 out of 100.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
He's done drinking mayonnaise. Yeah.
17.8.
Okay. 17.8 out of 100.
Who did
Well,
that?
we're moving. Mike Saldo there in the chat. We've got our one of our favorite beers. It's a variant of that. Back in the day, we had these guys on the show multiple times. We have been drinking their beer. Their beer, I believe, I'll look it up while we're tasting, is still the highest ranked. The actual Wandering into the Fog, their IPA, is still our highest ranked beverage that we've ever consumed. And there's no asterisk that they were here drinking it with us. It is just fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Good they
IPA.
were here.
Yeah,
to
like
us.
I
they
think
gave
that
it to us.
is that the highest rated thing?
That is
the
it's
highest
still.
rated
There
thing.
might be one other one that I'm thinking, but I'll double check it. But this is the Gingerbread Fog. It is a double dry hopped, double Indian IPA, a double India Pale Ale. With spices, double crack. It is like all of their Wanderings. It's up there in ABV. This is 9.1%, and it is, of course, Abomination Brewing Company. Wow, I'm just slurring. Company. And store cold, drink fresh. But we're gonna give this a sipper here. How do you guys like gingerbread? What is your thought on gingerbread? I ate a lot of gingerbread last week.
I'm not
making
against
gingerbread
it.
houses.
I'm not
Good
against
sturdy
it.
cookie.
When you want to put cheese on a
Honest man.
cookie, there's no
I married him.
When you want to put mayo on a cookie,
You're gonna build a
there's
house
no better.
out of a cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a
It's
man.
super or a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made some really shitty gingerbread houses last weekend with the family, and
Gingerbread houses always taste like shit.
they do.
Oh, yeah.
You're not supposed to eat them. You
gotta
should not eat
smash
them.
them.
We
Yeah.
put ours outside. like animals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Because if you leave them in
For
our
the
house,
neighbor-
then
the
the
neighbor
animals
kids
come in
come
our
Let
house.
the animals eat all of those wrapped up
Yeah,
candies.
no, the kids just put theirs out today. They do that on the solstice because
Oh.
we're weird.
All right.
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Wait,
they put
is
it out
that a
today.
thing?
You'd have to ask my wife. I don't. This is all.
I'm feeling a vibration. Is somebody getting a phone call?
Yeah, that would be the camera.
The
that we're
camera?
using.
That's what I said. Is it? Do not disturb.
Jesus.
Do not disturb that. Somebody in the chat's calling you, aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, lordy.
I'll get it fixed.
Oh, we're
second.
frozens.
I was gonna say my head is not facing that way.
Yeah, we're frozen. Justin's not frozen. What the hell are you doing to us, Justin?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Are we frozen?
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to have to jump into sipping this, but we do have a song. Is it going to be easier to fix this if we go to a song?
I don't think so. Just give me one
All right,
second.
cool.
Let's just keep talking.
Everybody try to get... All right, here's the challenge.
Try to stay in that pose.
You guys are not frozen. Everybody try... The three of us, try to get as close as you can to the pose. And then when it comes back... Oh, Mark, you were spot on. I was off a couple of inches. I'm gonna look back.
Nobody
and check
will
on
ever
that.
notice.
No one will ever notice except for us talking about it. All right, so again, wandering into the fogs, gingerbread fog. I like gingerbread. I was making gingerbread houses last week, and I turned mine into a murder scene. I had a trail of blood coming out. I had like 3 condos next to each other. And I had a trail of blood coming out, and then the trail of blood led to a pile of candies that looked like stones, just like broken up and covering a dead body. And my only regret is I didn't make a mini gingerbread man to bury underneath there for people to find. I kind of failed on that. But I like gingerbread. It is a sturdy cookie, you are right. And usually tastes amazing.
I like gingerbread. My issue with
I'm gonna
putting
drink this
flavoring,
Can we drink?
Yeah, we can drink. We can drink.
putting certain flavorings into beer, you don't get that essence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the beer is really good. I like it a lot, but I'm not getting ginger or gingerbread in
Ooh, the
it.
aftertaste.
Ginger snap.
The
Ginger snap
aftertaste.
cookie's a hard
This
one.
is
Yeah.
incredible, though.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, but it's
God
that's
damn
more
it. I'm
that's
getting
more
more
grapefruit to
I'm
me
getting
than
more ginger than bread.
You're getting grapefruit.
yeah,
Weird.
like on
I
the
do
end of
taste-
it, like
It's definitely
grapefruit.
a little grapefruity,
But it's so smooth. It's like chocolate
That is
smooth.
see. This is the thing with their beer. Every time I have one of
like
their
a
beverages,
spice.
I'm like, okay, you take that sip and you're waiting for the or like the something like the bad IPA kick, and it just doesn't exist in there.
I don't even like IPAs.
Same.
It's good
This is
still.
great. I mean, I don't think I could rock a whole.
Yeah, you
can of
couldn't
this,
rock a whole pinter of it. Yeah.
But
This is what,
it tastes
9%?
really good.
No, I don't drink
9.1.
IPAs. I could eat a whole. I could drink a whole one. Of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could eat a whole
Yeah, this is
can.
I eat like a
9.1.
meal.
too.
Yeah.
If somebody handed this to you and you drank it, what do you think? What would you guess the ABV of? This tastes like a 6.5. Like,
It's very it's like
this
it's
is like
fruit.
a-
It like
It's
has a
a-
fruitiness
yeah,
to it.
okay, a little bit of something there, but
I get the ginger. I don't get the bread. Like I get like
yeah,
Yeah,
the bread
I get
is
that like
in
taste
there.
that you get from like ginger.
Does, I
Yeah,
kinda-
that's why
I can
I'm saying
taste a
like
little
a
bit of
grapefruit
fruit.
too,
Maybe
where
that's
it's
right,
very
yeah.
tart and
yeah, and that
on the
little
end.
bit of spice.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not necessarily
It's like
tastes
someone
gingerbread.
put spices
But it's
on
good.
a grapefruit.
It tastes
Yes, yes, exactly.
So do we rank this then as are we ranking it as a double IPA or are we ranking it as a gingerbread flavor?
Or as
I mean,
both.
I feel like because there's so many different flavorings of this style of beer, we have to rank it as the beer it is.
Okay, so a gingerbread flavored beer. If you're handed something and you said, if someone handed this to you, would you know it was gingerbread? Could you guess it was supposed to be gingerbread?
I could tell it would be
Christmassy.
Christmassy.
Yeah.
100% it's Christmas.
it's
But
not-
I wouldn't say gingerbread right away.
No.
It's not
No,
fully a
no.
fall taste like to it. Like you don't have that extra
It's
whatever.
A winter, it's a winter
Yeah,
taste.
it
Yeah,
definitely has
sure.
a winter taste. Yeah, but you're not getting anything like it has the. It's in the same family as a pumpkin spice, but it is not like overpowering in the way that some pumpkin spice can be. It is super smooth. Like
It's
that's
like
just
a
what I
more
keep going back to.
dynamic Sam Adams like winter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that like the caramel like in there, the burnt sugars.
And we all sound so floofy.
Oh, this is great. We are.
The burnt
Great
sugar.
balance.
is
Look at what
just- oh.
look at what 4 of these beers
I
cost.
see,
It's
yeah.
very
Yeah.
foofy
It
beer.
is very food.
If you
better
just put
taste.
some
it is
mayo in
really,
there.
really good though.
Well, let's go around in the
Dude, even
in
as
the
a man
same
who
way
loves
to rank
mayo,
this
I'm
shit.
not going to ruin an abomination with fucking, especially Hellman's.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Fucking
dicks.
Hellman's. Justin, 0 to 100. As a gingerbread beer, a gingerbread IPA, where are you putting this guy?
I mean, I haven't had. I don't think I've ever had another gingerbread beer,
Yeah, I don't think so.
and this beer is really good. I'm gonna go 78.
78?
Yeah.
No, it's pretty solid. Megan, what are you thinking on this guy?
So I very much dislike IPA.
Okay.
And this I would drink.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I would buy this, and I would drink it not regularly, but on special occasions.
Good
Like
luck.
Christmas.
You can't buy this shit.
It's a special
It's
occasion
so
when
hard
you
to
find
find.
it.
It is all the rage.
This is the special occasion.
I
for
shit
it.
my pants when I saw this at the store, and that's why I only got 4. Because that's all
Because
they
they had
had.
to go change.
That's all they had was 4 of them.
That's how
Good
I
thing he
feel
was
about.
buying the beer at the beer and pants store.
You do need to snag them when you see them.
Yeah.
It's just
But-
one of those things.
I think I would give this an 85. Actually.
Hell yeah!
Just because I'm so surprised that I like an IPA.
Yeah.
Finally.
Fuck yeah. Ethan, are you an IPA guy?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge beer guy, as everybody knows.
Everybody in the world knows that.
I didn't
Don't
know
question
that.
it.
It's nice to know.
Mark, everybody
Yeah, you
knows
do.
that.
Sorry. I didn't know.
All right,
I wanna know about him. I
now,
wanna
now
know.
everybody knows.
I was the last one.
America, the rest of the world.
Mostly Australia and a little bit of Finland in there randomly.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do like IPAs. Like, I mean, they taste kind of grapefruity. I love grapefruit.
You like IPAs? Name 7. All right. Name 7 of their best tracks. All right. You know IPAs?
What is a beer?
I knew IPAs back in '85 before anybody gave a shit. All right. No, sorry. Continue.
I think it's delicious. It doesn't taste like a double IPA for sure. It's definitely got like a nice.
I've always found that with doubles, though. The Sierra
Yeah,
Nevada
it's-
Torpedo is way easier to drink than their pale ale, even. Like, it's weird.
Some of the heavy troke stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's a
Dogfish
weird
90s.
ground
Dogfish
of
90 is way better than 60. It's easier to
Yeah.
drink.
Dirt Wolf by Victory.
Dirt Wolf, dude. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was-
yeah.
That one's a good guy. That's a good guy right
I
there.
like that one.
Good, dude.
But
Yo,
I
dude.
think
Good.
I like this better. Probably it's easier to drink at least. 82,
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
83.
80
Oh
wow.
my god!
Wow.
I'm just gonna wait and see if that goes up anymore.
Are we frozen again?
We're all frozen.
This is the rest of the show,
Did you
guys.
say you want Quiznos?
I said, I want
It sound-
quizzes. I said,
Is that even possible?
no, I mean, you can want Quiznos.
Yeah.
The way that you can want a Mondo burger from fucking,
It's just
whatever
been so
that
long, do you
movie
even know
about
what Quiznos
cheeseburgers.
taste like
What's that
anymore?
movie?
Good Burger.
Good Burger. There we
No,
go.
no idea.
I was gonna say,
It was bad.
thank you for calling
bad.
cheeseburger home to the cheeseburger.
Can I get you a cheeseburger?
Can I get you a cheeseburger? All right, Mark, where are we going on this one?
I'm with her. I don't like IPAs at all,
Okay.
and it's really good.
Yeah, you're a Miller Lite guy by
I do, yeah. I like
My birth
By
birth
birth.
name.
Nice pills.
my birth name.
His
yes.
name is Mark Light Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, if only
That's just because of my.
Yo,
finger.
what about if
Beth
you
should change her last name to Light and then make you hyphenate your name to her name.
Yeah, she'd be into that.
She'd be totally into that.
Our kids all have Casamassima in their name, so I'm
Yeah.
sure she would give
No,
her
no,
a
we're
raise.
adding just one more.
Just add one more.
Add one
Just
more.
give it another one.
All right.
Yeah, I do like Miller Lights.
Yeah.
And when I get fancy, I like fruity beer.
Okay.
So, but I'm not big.
Like a number 9? Like
No.
that fruity?
Like
or
a
are you
sour.
going like
No,
a
like-
sour? What are you going
I
fruit?
like sours, yeah.
Okay.
Or
All
like
right.
Yeah,
literally,
definitely
like
try the
fruit.
Fog
Okay,
series.
yeah, okay. All right.
Everything we've had in the Fog series has been good.
Yeah.
If you
Everything's
can
good.
find it. If you find it, snag it.
Hell yeah.
I'll give it 85.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
Fuck
it's
yeah.
really good. I would totally drink this, and then I would probably pass out. But
Yeah, no, one of these is, I mean,
One is
for
like-
most
is
people
heavy
it's pretty
duty.
good.
Yeah.
For me, it's
a good Wednesday
start.
night.
It's a good,
yeah,
it's a good start
yeah, good.
to the morning.
I'm not only an alcoholic, I'm a fat alcoholic.
I am alcoholic fatty. That's my new handle on all the social media.
I'm good at eating and I'm good at drinking.
Hashtag eat that beer. I eat lots of aluminum.
Aluminium, sir.
Aluminium. Zach, 0 to
I
1
take a
hundo.
I go down to the recycling center to take a shit. There's so much aluminium in my scat.
I shit right on the scale.
Just feel a little more.
I shit right on the scale.
It goes
Man
from
has
0 to
$20.
0.8 every time. That's right. I take 0.8 pound aluminium.
You get money for that.
While Zach's done finishing up dying, I'm gonna rank my opinion on this. I love it.
82.
82?
So I'm giving
Yeah.
it.
Are you gonna rank yours also from eating a can?
The cans, I'm gonna have to do a separate live stream on my OnlyFans later, where I eat all the cans. Hashtag
I thought that was when you passed.
that's no.
You go to
That's also on OnlyFans.
KMSalvage.com.
Ass salvage.
Ass salvage.
You're giving 82.
Cologne from
I'm
Johnny
right.
Depp.
I'm right in the middle there.
Salvage.
I'm right in the middle of this this 80s hit, I think, as well. I'm gonna go 82, 83. I'm gonna go 83. It is fucking good. It
is really good.
Smooth as all hell. Smooth
Yeah, I don't
as
care that
butter.
it doesn't taste like gingerbread.
Yeah.
I forgot it was even supposed to.
But I think I don't know, a good beer after a couple sips just becomes what you're drinking. You shouldn't be fully tasting it every sip.
Yeah.
You
Right.
should adapt to it. Your mouth, it should be a shock to your
I took
palate,
a little more.
and then
nuts.
you can just continue drinking it.
Thank you.
That's
for
the
saying
problem with some IPAs when they're so dry, like a dry wine or something.
Oh, yeah.
You just you
So,
have
like,
to
give me
keep
that New
drinking
England,
so
give
that
me
it
that
doesn't
juicy,
sit on your fucking
You
tongue.
need a water with your
Yeah.
beverage. Most IPAs are not drinkable beverages.
Yeah, I don't like to work that hard.
Yeah, like and some
You
of
would
them
probably like
taste-
New England style IPAs.
Yeah,
they're a little bit more
juicier.
sweeter,
They got
and
the
they are
sweetness.
also doubles most
I mean, I
of the
like
time.
New England, so I mean.
Yeah, fair enough. There you
It's a
go.
great
Jump
place.
all in.
This is for-
Jump
yeah.
all in.
Yeah, this is
the
now
whole deal, the whole
Connecticut.
deal.
These guys are from here. but
They're
they
from here.
brew it
Yeah,
in
Josh and
Connecticut.
Joe are from here, but they make it
They
in
have.
Connecticut
Yeah,
now.
they've been on the show.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
on the show. We do know them. That is
Yes.
real. All right, guys.
I've listened. When
Don't
they were.
doubt me.
It's got a great mouthfeel.
Joe is great mouthfeel. It's creamy
Your mouth
mouthfeel.
feels great.
I'm pretty sure the guy that made this beer was in Keith's high school band called Paid in Blood. So that's
Sweet, dude.
yeah,
Tribute.
hell yeah, good
yeah.
solid vocalist, that Joseph. But guys, we got more music to do, and this one is a big one. It is our cover. It's the big one. It is. I will say the second most hated Christmas song of all time. If you voted on it, it's Mariah Carey, and then this, just because people are stupid and they don't know what good music is. Because the Mariah Carey Christmas song is fucking banging.
I love it.
I heard it
I
say
love it.
5 times. It gets me dancing every single time. I'm working and I'm like, and I'm doing all the oohs and ahs and the
amazing.
whoa.
People try to deny it, but
It's
it
easy
won't
to
work.
sing to.
Yep, it's
The worst
so
Christmas
catchy.
song is without a doubt Grandma Got Run Over by Reindeer.
It's
There's
kind of-
nothing
No,
worse than that
red
song.
red shoes, dude.
Red Shoes is really bad.
It's fucking so depressing. It's about a kid who's going to buy shoes
oh
for
no,
his
Red,
poor.
the gloves? Is it shoes? or
No,
is
it's
it gloves?
shoes. He's going to buy shoes for his dying mother,
and
but
he
can't
doesn't have
afford
the
it.
money, and
But
he's
he's sitting
talking
in
to the
line.
people in
It's not a
line.
country song. That sounds
No,
like a
I
country
mean
song.
maybe
No,
it was
it's-
at some point like a country version.
It does sound like a country
You know what the
song.
best country Christmas song that I heard yesterday was, and I totally forgot about it. John Denver, "Daddy, Please Don't Get Drunk This Christmas."
Oh
is the
my
name of the song.
God.
That's a
And it's literally the line is, "Daddy, please don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to watch my mama cry again."
Yeah, that's a fucked up song.
That's
dude.
rough. That's rough.
Why
Don't-
would they play that?
I don't know.
I've
I
never
used
heard
it
that.
in a
My mom loves John Denver.
Uh,
That's weird.
Is she a big Muppets fan?
Ooh,
I feel
I'm
like
a-
they're synonymous.
I'm a big Muppets fan.
Me too.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
in turn, I kind of like John Denver.
Yeah. I just like to say that John Denver is full of shit, because that's immediately what I think of. Is that
I've
So-
never been to Colorado and
So-
not said that line
Yeah.
5 times
Yeah.
every
You're
day
pulling-
that I spent in Colorado.
You go,
You wake up in the
"Thought
morning.
the Rocky Mountains would be rockier than this." John Denver's full of shit.
So, Mark, you're not that far off it. The original was gospel holiday Christian, but then it was covered a bunch by country bands.
That sounds like something.
It sounds like Garth
And the
Brooks
song is
definitely
called
has played
The
that
Christmas
song.
Shoes.
And
is what
Christmas
Christmas shoes.
Yes.
Christmas shoes. That's what it is.
I still stand by Grandma Got Run Over.
Okay, what about Dominic the fucking donkey?
Oh,
No, that's the worst.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a
It's
tie.
so
it's a tie.
bad.
It's a tie.
Like, do I need to hear a donkey in a Christmas
No,
song?
that's
Yeah,
all.
Where does
yeah,
this belong?
exactly.
I didn't
That
know that
song is
song was a
terrible.
song until 2 years ago. I never heard it in my goddamn life, and I
You're
don't know
lucky.
how.
You're not
And
Italian.
then
Did you
I
not
do.
grow up listening to WSBG?
Seriously.
I
No,
must
maybe
have
not.
blocked it out of my brain. I mean, on the school bus I did, so I probably have heard it. but I never. And some guy was like, actually, I think that some guy was Fasano brought it up, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, no, it's like a fucking Italian fucking Christmas song.
Yeah.
And I went, the Italians are to blame for everything bad in this world, dude. That's my opinion on you and your people. Hey man, Columbus.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
You're attacking Polish
We're
people
rising
and
up in
Italians.
here,
Justin Olimpado, boom.
We're fucking
Two worst
rising
things
up
that
in
have
here,
happened. Two worst Italians. Yogi Berra, boom. I
Are you a
know.
Yankees
Yeah, I'm a
fan?
Yankees fan. Go Birds. I'm also a Giants fan. Go Birds.
What?
I'm just confusing Mark.
But yeah, we're ending.
Everything you
That's a
can
lot.
I mean, I'm very happy for you and your Eagles.
But
just say Go
I could
Birds.
care less about football.
I like
so
to
go ahead.
order. Basically,
just got
short of it
everyone
is.
to be Eagles fans
On
now.
tour, we started just saying "Go Birds" after everything. Like I'd be ordering food, I'd be like, "I'll get a cheesesteak, Go Birds, some fries, Go Birds."
Did you order a Woodard?
You got no, I didn't go that far into it. Can I get a Wooder and a bagel?
You get really excited.
I'm gonna go over here.
Oh, here. Oh, you guys, you're gonna get
You're
some.
gonna go over here.
You
get a
guys
Woodard
gonna get
bagel.
some Wooders and a bagel?
Murdered.
I meant the mayor diddy. That fucking show, whatever that Kate Winslet did, that was like the mayor of whatever. I didn't watch it, but I watched like clips from it, and I'm like, oh, they are nailing this
Oh
accent
yeah, they're not messing
beautifully.
around. Yeah.
Wait, Kate Winslet did a show where she's a mayor of Philly?
Yeah, it's
She's
like
a
the
mayor
mayor
out-
of Easttown.
Mayor of
Easttown.
Oh, the
Easttown.
mayor
Yeah.
of Easttown.
Yeah.
It's
I
about
thought that
like
was mayor, like a female
specific
mayor,
neighborhood in
but it's
town.
Oh,
like-
that's why I didn't understand the
Yeah,
show.
That's what I thought it was too.
I was
She's
like,
the mayor.
Horse. She's
The mayor. Perfect.
What?
It's so
She's a mayor like a horse?
no, she's the mayor,
Oh,
but they say
spell
mayor,
it MARE.
but they spell it like that.
So wait, so
okay.
the mayor's married to a horse.
Yes.
And she's a cop.
And she's a whore.
It's like a buddy.
She's a whore
Where
married
does
to a horse.
Where does Jeremy Renner come in?
He's
'Cause
the
he's
horse.
a mayor of something too.
He's
He's
the
like
horse.
a mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor Kingstown,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. That's
Kingstown,
That's
Pennsylvania.
that's about the last place you would have put Jeremy
Jeremy
Renner.
Renner blends right in there. Like Gary Oldman in fucking
Bad things
True
are gonna
Romance.
happen.
He blends right into that crowd.
Oh my God.
All right, either way, we made a song. We covered it.
Yes.
We didn't make it. We covered it. Megan, you were the catalyst for this one. You sent me a text message. I screen capped it, sent it to the band group chat, saying something along the lines of, "Ethan, your wife has good ideas at sometimes." I was going to follow it up with including marrying you, but then I just went, nah, I'm not going to say
The
that.
weirdest part of that was
Best idea.
you told us. You're like, yo, Megan had this idea. I was like, weird this is coming from Kyle.
Like at band
not
practice,
Ethan.
like, so
Well,
Megan had
marry
this
some
idea.
Megan.
Ethan,
Didn't tell
shut
me
up.
about it.
Yeah.
I told Ethan, and he was like, "Well, Kyle's gonna be singing, so tell Kyle." And I was like, "Okay." So I told Kyle, and I
Wise
said,
man.
essentially, this song would be great if we could just change the lyrics a little bit, like put our own spin on it. and
Yeah,
just
and-
make it a different kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it was like either it goes politically incorrect or politically correct, like to a degree.
Right.
And then I basically, and I think if you guys are cool with it, what I think the song should be put out as is "Baby It's Cold Outside," and in parentheses "Red Flag Edition," because like we basically have made it so that we didn't change a line from the generically female side of the song, right? All the words that the female sings in the original
Is what I
is what
sing
we don't
on
change
the
we change a couple of words like because I wrote them out wrong maybe, but other than that
We had a lot of fucks and bullshit.
yeah, just a lot of like, what's up with that dick? You know?
Baby, it's cold.
It's cold outside. It's small. Sorry, it's cold outside.
Drinkage outside.
But your lines were kept pretty much the same, and then I changed the response lines from the guy to start out similar but different, and then slowly. Like, we get to the what's in this drink, and then my mom's going to be suspicious and all this stuff, and the guy's just kind of like, maybe I don't want to be hanging out with you so much. And, I mean, you'll hear how it goes and how it ends. Don't want to give away too much for the premiere of it. But I thought it was immediately, I went, oh, this is fucking perfect. And then I think either that night or the next night, I sat there and, you know, on one screen it had the original lyrics, and then I had the song playing on loop while I'm listening to it, and I'm like, all right, I'm going through. And I went with the classic, it was Bing, right, the old one. And and I just started like kind of flowing through it and singing along. And then I did a karaoke version of it just to like see how it would sound. But there was no girl part in the karaoke, and I couldn't find a guy only there's no sad one dude that doesn't have someone to do a duet with. That there isn't a girl performing that part on the recording and the guy is karaoke. Like, I guess it's never been a situation before where one sad motherfucker's like, I'd like to do a duet, but with nobody because no one will do it with me. So I worked it all out and sent it to you, and we started working on the actual music.
Pretty much within a day, it was done. Yeah.
And then, as far as the music goes, traditionally with these songs, all the songs that we do, the way they've been done is Zach will write out the core, record like the core parts on rhythm, and program in some drums just to have them there. Then Justin goes in, replaces those drum tracks with real drum tracks.
Right.
Zach will add bass and then other guitars. And then while you're doing that, I'm working on lyrics or sleeping. And then I do my vocals. And if there's a guest on there somewhere, they do their part. This is the first time that there are 4 full different musicians and that you don't...
Well, 5.
5.
Well, vocally, but with vocals 5. And you didn't play... This is like the first time you didn't play the beginning track because you were hunting or working or both. And you went, all right, sounds good. Kyle, learn the song. We'll record it tonight. Yeah, you were hunting, and I just went, okay, cool. Yeah, it's a simple song. It's pretty repetitive. Except no, it's fucking not. It's repetitive, but every other time it changes one little thing that changes the whole dynamic of the song, and it's a lot of like, C major 7ths and just like throw your pinky up here where it doesn't feel fucking comfortable. And I was just going on and on all afternoon about it.
Throw your pinky up here. Yeah. It does feel cool.
Throw your pinky up
There's
here where
lots
both
of
them feel
places
comfortable.
for
Just the pinky.
Yeah, just the pinky though. I don't want to, ruin my tautness.
That's why I'm so good at drinking tea.
What?
Ham me.
Oh, no.
Ham ya?
Ham me, please.
Oh, there's actually a ham right here for you.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Only halfway through my answer.
So,
But yeah, this is totally
this one
different.
was
You
different.
started
you
this.
You had
still
me.
working on
You made me play guitar, and I took way longer than it usually takes. But we weren't doing it tonight. Usually we do it for that night, so we had more time to work with it. So I laid down the rhythm, got that bass. And then, Justin, you went in and did your thing on the drums. Anything weird or interesting or frustrating for you on this one?
Not that I can really remember. I mean,
did you start with brushes and then build up? Like, I forget.
I started with brushes. I don't know if we ended up keeping that or not.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anytime that we record, especially now that we're doing more time.
Yeah.
You always want to get a take that you're happy with. You know what I mean? So
it's much different than banging out and then just have Zach cut and paste where
there is some magic to that, you know what I mean? But you go back and listen to early shit and you're just like, oh fuck man,
like I could have done that better if we had an extra 2 hours.
Yeah.
And for this we pretty much had like a week and a half of time that if we needed to fix something we could have fixed it. Ethan, you sat by very patiently for pretty much 2 nights until it was your time to record the bass part. This is a weird one. This song is like, again, like...
Yeah, there were notes I had to figure out where to go.
Well, it's just... did the rep it... Because we, record in chunks, do this part, then do this part, and then do this part. And I'll stop there because there's plenty of other parts that I would have to point out. But the similarity to each... I don't know, just to the... Every progression seems to be almost the same. Just change this thing here and this thing here a little bit
as we go on.
Yeah.
Add an extra note or But
anything super fun that you remember of the recording? Like there was that weird jazz part that you just started fucking like noodling off on that thing. Like I don't know. It's a walk down at some point. And I don't know. I love your playing on it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was fun.
This is your second or third song that you've been on as part of like one of the shows. You did
the
ska song,
Megan's song.
Yeah,
I think I helped write the guitar part for that, and then the ska one,
the weird ska song during our that was like our.
Well,
first,
you played drums on that and bass.
Yeah,
Little
drums.
You played a certain part. I could not.
That was our dark winter. That was like our first winter. We're like, we're gonna get really weird right here. It's like the week after we did feel like the shaft might fall out.
Yeah,
just like our first 12-minute song. Yeah,
Which
and
is
then
named after an experience me and you had.
yeah, feels like the shaft might fall out.
The steering shaft of my Jeep.
Oh yeah. You know, I was just thinking about that the other night when I was out plowing. I was like, oh yeah, that was
Terrifying.
We were going down the street.
Yes.
And like the steering stopped working. It was like, well, I think the steering shaft just fell out of the Jeep.
Cool.
At
least it's raining.
Over on his side. Yeah. We pulled over on his side, but like jammed it back in.
Then we went and plowed
There's
the
a butt toucher in
the
chat,
gas
dude.
The
station.
gas station.
butt
we went
toucher?
down the gas
Yes.
station.
Nice. What's
Saying-
up, butt toucher?
Hey,
I'm
butt
so much
toucher.
stronger than you.
Oh,
Then who?
then all of us. I'm
I don't
assuming
know
all of
about
us.
that.
Well,
Megan's really strong.
all right, so
Really strong.
Zach, you what was your experience on this song? And like, from being the guy that's usually at full controls on this,
The wildest part of this was I texted you and said, Kyle, learn the chords. So we started it, I didn't know what the chords were at all.
yeah,
And then you did your part. And then the first night that we worked on, it was basically like 2 full nights.
Yeah.
And then I finished it today. So that first night, you did all your guitar shit, and I didn't pay attention to the chords or the
Yeah.
changes. I just
wanted to make sure it sounded good.
did it out.
We still had the great moment of okay, right. That's you're gonna have to redo all of that, just so you know. Do it again, but do it better. We still had all that.
Well, I think you did it all. Then Justin played drums, and then I listened back to it. I go, "Well, Kyle, you're gonna have to redo everything you already did."
Yep.
And then you did.
yeah,
And
which
you doubled it, and it was great.
was better the second for 10th, 12th
But then
time
going
around.
into
20th.
then that was the first night, and it was all good, and I had no idea how to play the song, no idea
Yeah.
on the chords. And then the second night, I think I started before everyone was here.
Yeah.
And I basically had to learn the song that you had already.
Oh yeah, because you're
I
like,
had no idea
Kyle, what
where
are
I
you
was.
playing here? Because I looked up like multiple versions of it, and you're not playing this. And I went, no, I went for like the simplest version I could find of this song, and it still was not that simple. And I think it's whoever originally composed it was like their version, so I could stand on the idea of I did the original.
So for me, it
you know?
was neat to play to something that I didn't
yeah.
have come up with the things.
You didn't
for.
compose everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, or you know, I mean, even when
Right.
we worked on the last album, me and you went through the stuff so much.
Yeah.
That by the time we got to recording, I knew every chord change and where everything was. This was almost frustrating at a point because I'm like, oh, when is the F? Oh, and then
What's
the
up,
F is
Zach?
twice, and it's a
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry
I think you combined 2 songs though,
Zach
right?
gets to know
So-
how everybody else feels when they play with him.
Yeah. Well, to get to what
Yes,
you just
and we
said
ended
there,
up.
Well,
Yes,
we
we
ended
did.
up adding. We went on a tangent too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there
Yeah.
we
Charles
were.
Elysee.
We were playing this song over and over again
Yes.
without any lyrics or anything, just like making sure the guitar sounded right. And you all know what Baby It's Cold Outside sounds like. But while you're just listening to the chords, like in any song, you just go, oh, that's also this song.
Yes.
That's also this song. And I started singing the song that I know mostly from Clue, which now is going to blank my mind. And then you guys started playing Heart and Soul.
Yep.
Heart and Soul. Yeah.
So you guys
Yep.
playing Heart and Soul, and
For
I'm
the
singing
intro,
for the intro, and then like
Because
kind
I
of,
believe me and you were playing that on the piano, like 3 weeks before.
But then you
that. Me and
two were
both
singing the
at piano
melodies
playing.
together, the separate melodies
Yeah.
together at one point. Like it was a
oh,
crazy.
the Clue song, do 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 do
Like-
do do do.
Yeah.
Life would be a dream if I could live my whole life loving you. Life would
Yeah.
be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Do 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 do.
That was
do.
our wedding song.
That is.
Yep.
Really?
Reggae
I-
version.
Yep, the
I-
reggae version.
Oh, that's great. That's really
You associate
extra
that
cool.
with Clue, huh?
It's playing on repeat in Clue, and the scene gets like the thing happens multiple times. It's just playing in the
haven't seen Clue in a
distance,
minute.
and it was then on TV this week when I was at work, and I'm like, that's very strange. I haven't thought about this movie in years, and here it is
That's in
again.
Sandlot.
Um, It's in a
It
bunch of,
probably-
it's in so many
is
shows
it
and
Sandlot?
movies.
Oh, there's something. I equate that with a completely different movie.
Yeah, I love that about songs though. Everyone
Yeah.
has their own interaction. But so we were recording, so that comes into it. But at the heart of it, at the crux of the whole thing, and for us to just get right into it, is we wanted to fuck with the original format of this song and with the whole cultural response to it in the last few years. Because yeah, the song's rapey. It sounds bad in today's ears.
Sure.
I had an argument with my sister about it. She goes, I don't know, like, you gotta look at it from that time. And I'm like, and I do. But the line, hey, what's in that drink? Your eyes are like starlight now. Just makes me think he's like, yeah. Oh, I did something.
It's kicking in.
We tried to make the guy look a little better.
Yeah, it's basically what we did. We're going, like, against, like, what you should be probably doing right now. We're making a guy look good. But it's me singing it, so when you think about it, nothing's happening.
I think it
Just picture Bing Crosby or something.
I think you even say in there, no matter what I look like.
No matter what
lied.
I look like, I lied. Yeah. All right, before I sing more of the lyrics from it, let's jump into it. I'm really stoked to hear it. We've not heard it, which is our tradition. We don't sit down. Zach's the only one that has heard anything past what we recorded. So here it is, our 2022 Christmas song of the year, Baby It's Cold Outside, Red Flag Edition. Enjoy. We'll see you. What time did we come out on this one?
3:30.
3:30. Perfect pop song.
3 hours,
Wonderful.
30 minutes.
It's gonna be a hit.
3 hours, 30 minutes. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy.
Really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
I'm
been
happy you dropped
so
by.
very nice.
I'll hold your hand if that's
My
alright.
mother will start to
I
worry.
think I just saw a
My
flurry.
father will be pacing the
You're better
floor.
off staying indoors.
Oh, really, I'd better
It's
scurry.
picking up with some fury.
But maybe just a half a drink more.
Hang your coat and scarf by the
The neighbors
door.
might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this
The one
drink?
you watched me prepare.
I wish I knew
Your eyes are
how
like starlight
to
now.
really tell.
I'll take a sip from yours as
I
well.
ought to say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I'm moving closer?
At least I'm gonna say that I
No matter
tried.
what I look like, I
I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is
Don't
no.
have to tell me twice.
Your welcome has
Thank you
been
for stopping
so
in.
nice and warm.
Could you write that out on this
My
form?
sister will be
Don't
suspicious.
take me as too ambitious.
My brother will be there at the
I've known
door.
it since we were
My
four.
maiden aunt's mind is vicious.
Starting to sound
But maybe
malicious.
just a cigarette
I'm
more.
starting to feel
Got to
ignored.
get home.
Good luck, it's cold out there.
Say, lend me a
But
coat.
then what am I to wear?
You've really been
You keep
grand.
saying things like
But
that.
don't you see?
You really like toying with
There's
me.
bound to be talk
Not
tomorrow.
if you leave right
At least there
now.
will be plenty in
I hope I'm
fight.
nowhere near when you
I
die.
really can't
Go if
stay.
you like, but baby, it's cold outside. Best be on your way. Good luck, it's cold outside. Cold outside. Must have hit a deer or something.
I almost
Forgot about that. So,
Whoa,
right,
repeat.
yeah, let's play it again.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so right after we finished recording which we'll talk about because we didn't discuss it before us recording the vocals. Right at the end of it, there's a guy's lights flashing outside the window while we're recording, and I see somebody walking around a car in the middle of the street. And I'm like, oh, I must have hit a deer or something. And then Zach just went, and then that was just there, and it's still there. There you go. In our heads, we thought the end of that song is me going, good luck, it's cold outside, and then pushing her out the door. We did a video. It's like, and I'm like, good luck, it's cold outside. And then she gets in her car, drives away, and you hear, oh, looks like she hit a deer. Ooh, no, that didn't turn out good. So, yeah, as far as the vocals, the recording of the actual vocals, at first, we were just like, all right, we're going to get up there, we're just going to sing it together, just so we have a bass, and then we'll go off that, and we'll jump in and record individually our parts. But then, I don't know, we kind of, you at some point, I think just the feel of it, the ambiance of, like, the two of us singing together sounded...
Well, you wanted to do a basic take of it.
Yeah.
Of you both at the same time, so we knew where everything lined up.
Yeah.
And then you both started going into fucking High School the Musical or whatever. And I was like...
Sorry, it's been 15 years.
I was like, there's no way we're going to be able to do...
Drama class.
What we usually do for vocals, doubles, triples...
Yeah, we're not going to be able to
right.
double, like,
this...
the talkiness that we decide to go into, like, oh, then, you know, like, whatever the line is.
So
I just, like, decided to speak instead of sing.
Record the vocals like a stage production.
Yep.
It's one mic, two of you... You do your thing together, and that's it. And we don't have to get crazy the way that we would normally do.
And then, as usually happens, you know, we're looking at it really seriously, so we do a take, and it doesn't sound fun because we're taking it very seriously. And then Zach is just like, have fun! Like, just fucking enjoy it. Just like, act like you want to be recording this song. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then it turns into,
the first take, they both sounded like prisoners.
Well, yeah, Megan and I are both musical theater people, so it's going to come out, you know? It's going to come out.
It's going to be campy.
Yeah.
And I think Michigan J. Frog was brought up.
Yes, you did say, think Michigan J. Frog. I went, that is his name. All right. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my... So then we did one take that is not the final take, where we went, like, real over the top of it.
Way to dial it.
Yeah, Zach's like, all right, cool. Because that's what we generally do. You're like, all right, you're not having fun. Let me blow it up to here, and then we'll bring you back to like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
But that one take was really like... You were Leah Michelling the fuck out of it. The R's and the talking like...
Well, I think at one time you said,
I'll be
you
there
want Liza?
someday.
You're going to get Liza. And I was like, I don't need full Liza, okay? Give me
You
like
never
a
go full
75%
Liza.
I regretted
Liza.
not doing a full Liza,
Yeah.
though.
Well, and then we were talking about
good.
that afterwards. Actually, earlier before we started the show.
I'm kind of bummed that you didn't use that version.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We hey man, we'll do it next year. We'll pass the curse off. You being here passes the curse to Megan. So next year we have to redo "Baby It's Cold Outside." But we recorded it, and instead of going, I'll do it. There's always some Liza in me, you know that. Go Pete. But yeah, so we went full Liza, and then we stopped.
Don't worry about it, dude.
No. There, back.
I like it like that. There's more me.
Oh, there you go. That's almost there. Let Justice get it.
That works.
That works.
I
Hey,
take a seat.
welcome back to Houseboat Slide, where we slide the frame down. Yeah, that's good. That looks good.
That's what this
And then he goes that way to pee. He was going that way. Jesus, all that work. Hey, buddy.
So, hey, what's up?
We went the full Liza, and we rented it up. We wicketed it up like a lot, bro.
We should have set up 2 mics for you guys, though. That's
in
the only thing.
retrospect, not only that, because then we could have leveled it out and whatnot a little bit better. But we've had like a week and a half to sit on this, and so I've just been thinking about all of the things that I could have done better and different lines that I could have said to make the story like a little bit more like bam, like just smack him in the face with it. And you as well. You're sitting there just going, "Oh, I could have done this. I should have gone more Liza." But yeah, we'll pass the curse. This is the double curse.
Passing of the curse.
This is the double curse.
Goddamn right! This is my fucking show!
Not only
like
do
the
we
pressure.
have
I
to
like being
now
a guest.
redo the songs next year, but Zach is going to make me record all of the guitar parts next year. That's what's going to happen. He's going to be
Zach
like,
and I
no.
are just going to be here cracking the whip telling you,
Yeah,
more
we got-
Liza,
You
more
don't,
Liza.
you don't need two Papa Jacksons in one house.
Yeah, but dude, imagine if there were 2 Papa Jacksons.
There might have been a Jackson 10.
Oh. Would you have needed another Mama Jackson?
No, Mama Jackson could do shit
she
to
would-
stop Joe, dude. Joe was mad.
Yeah, there might have been more than one mama anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Jesus.
make that joke, but then we really shouldn't make that joke because
Yeah.
he was fucking horrible.
Oh, he was a
He
terrible
was a
human being.
He
horrible
was a
person.
psychopath.
But we
yeah.
make that
One of
joke
the worst people
because
in the entertainment business.
even in the
Yeah.
growing up,
Even by 2022 standards,
Yeah.
Papa Jackson.
I mean, let's not forget about Brian Wilson's dad. But yeah,
well,
I
that
mean, he
guy
was really just
sucks.
Papa Jackson. Oh, that was
Prime.
the second Papa Jackson.
Papa Jackson Prime right there.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
new band.
That's me and you.
Papa Jackson. Prime.
PJP.
Let's do it.
But either way, at the end, after having the time to sit and think about all those things, what is nice is that you came up with a cool idea and we did it. And
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite Christmas songs. All week listening at work to Christmas music. There was about 48 versions of this song, so I was really glad we made another one. But I was just singing my lines to it, just walking. So people at the bar just I think I'm getting, starting to feel ignored, and they're like, "That's not the line, you fucking idiot. That's not. Those aren't the words to this song." But yeah, there you guys have it. That's our baby. It's Cold Outside, Red Flag Edition. We'll be dropping that along with all the other music that Justin has been releasing on Facebook. They're all there on all the platforms. You can check them out, YouTube, iTunes. But we're doing the 12 Days of Brunchmas.
Yep.
Because as of this song, we do have 12 different Christmas songs. We have 13
Yes.
in total, but
Okay.
one really doesn't matter. It's just that second Bitchin' Christmas we did.
Was the second one better though?
It is way better.
Yeah, it's definitely,
Quality-wise.
Yeah.
But let's just ignore that.
It doesn't have the heart.
It doesn't have the heart of the first one. We were trying
I
to.
put a lot in the
Yeah.
your knob on that second one.
Yeah. Oh, there's. Well,
You
the
did,
dog
you
take
did.
is maybe the better part,
I'm
of
pretty sure my
everything.
bass playing is much better on the second.
The whole
After
second
all
song,
of our playing
everything
is better.
is
On
better.
the second one. Everything is better.
We just.
Yeah, stick with the first one. Whatever.
Papa
There's
Jackson was
something
on
about it.
vacation. Okay.
They shouldn't make me play that Red Hot Chili Peppers-esque song.
Oh, the one me and Mark's here, the fucking intro song that we did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was-
Oh yeah.
He won't let us go. Whoa.
Yeah.
We did do a Red Hot Chili Peppers intro song with Mark,
Yes,
where
we
all
did.
the lyrics were "Mean Mark's not gonna let us go, California snow, Red Hot Peppers, bridges, whoa."
Wow, you remember every word.
Those aren't the words. There's something like that.
Sure?
Yeah, there was bridges, Red Hot, and
Lots of
California, and
California.
snow.
California.
And snow.
Dude,
Oh,
I
it
heard.
was good.
I heard Danny California on the classic rock station.
Oh,
That
we're
song's
getting
not even
old.
old.
We're getting old.
Pretty old.
All right,
It's
guys.
like fucking 15
The
years old. at this
1980s
point.
will have been 50 years ago soon.
In like 8
Soon,
years.
yeah,
8
dude.
years. I mean, it's been 42 years since 1980, so we're getting there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was already around. So.
You were born like 6 decades ago, bro.
1976.
Yeah, buddy.
I just turned 46.
Oh,
I feel every bit of 56.
happy 46.
Thanks.
Oh,
Cheers. Salute.
you look
Yes.
exactly the way you looked when you were 36. So good on you. Like,
I've been bald for a couple decades.
yeah, but that's a good thing about going bald in your earlier years.
Yeah.
It's just now
Oh,
this
you
is
look
what
the
you
same.
look like.
Well, yeah, I've been bald for 20 some
exactly,
years.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I wish I went bald when I was 9.
Yeah, I went fat in my teens.
Exactly.
No one goes, dude, you got fat in your 30s. They just look like, yo, you look the same.
Exactly. I have that too.
I went fat when I was 8.
Exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. They're like, wow, Kyle, your sense of humor is exactly the same it was when you were 6. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Poop.
I know
Poop's
more
always
words
funny.
now.
But poop is the best word.
More words for poop.
There's so many words for poop, but all you need to entertain a child is the word poop. And that's where I think...
Underpants.
That's all that gets said
Yeah.
in my house.
Oh,
it's
poop.
just constant. It's constant.
Constant poop.
All 4 of them
everywhere.
just say poop.
My favorite
Just
thing to do to
all
one of
the
my
time.
nieces
Every
or
song
nephews
has poop
is
in
in
it.
like a really serious moment, usually while someone's praying, and my eyes aren't closed because I'm already going to hell. So I'm looking around, and I'm just looking for the one that isn't praying with their eyes closed. Like I'm the prayer police or something like that. Yeah. The pee-pee. And I look around and I find whoever it is and I just stare at them and I just go,
That would crack
trying to
me
get them to
up.
laugh when
Trying
they
to
pray.
bring it to hell
And
with
usually
you.
that's when they're like, yeah, I want as many of my nieces and nephews to come with me, you know? It's like the afterlife's
You don't want to be
nothing
lonely.
if you don't have your friends and family.
That like a fire gets lonely.
True.
Yeah, that's true. It's true, but it's weird when hell gets called up to fight that army for Jesus. It's gonna be all my family, so it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna be like an immigrant fighting in World War One, just being like, "No, he just ran away from them. Hey, cousin, grenade! I'm gonna kill you and your horse." Oh, 1917 was a rough year.
Have some chocolate.
Have some chocolate. I'm collecting the chocolate. I'm gonna eat all of it in right as the show is ending. I'm just gonna shove it all in my mouth during the closing.
I haven't eaten
got
yet.
like
I'm
two
sorry.
bags.
We have some gifts, guys. We're doing a gift exchange.
Very loud.
It's called a White Elephant
Sorry.
Gift Exchange.
yeah, White
historically.
Rhino Gift
White
Exchange.
Rhino Gift
Yeah.
Exchange tonight.
love
Zach,
that.
Zach, this was your idea, so tell us what we're doing here.
So the other day I got a Nintendo, an original Nintendo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did say that. That's awesome.
Me and someone else got it. I'm not gonna say how. And that
Fell off a truck. From 1984.
It fell off a time traveling
You want
truck.
some dirt
All right.
punch?
I may not, done some little bit of B&E. And that got me thinking we should do a gift exchange where the white elephant gifts you bring can only be found or stolen.
Now,
Yes.
keep in mind when he was explaining this, he just kept using jars of dirt as
Yeah, he kept going.
examples.
Like if you had a jar of dirt, like you can spend money on the wrapping, but not the thing. So you can buy a jar
You can spend
to
money
put
on the
the dirt in.
packaging.
I didn't know I was supposed to steal it. So
Oh no, or found.
Or found.
I want found.
He
I
didn't say
found
I
steal
found
when...
store. it.
That's
I
fine.
need to purchase it.
Yes.
Oh, you spent.
No
I
one
spent-
said
yeah,
anything
not much.
about
Did you
stealing,
not
so.
explain to
I
him
said
what we
found
were
or-
doing?
I just thought you said find something trashy.
Oh, I said find.
found
No,
something trashy.
I meant find trash.
I did at Giant.
Well, okay, wait, no, this is even
Okay,
better.
that's
This is
fine,
better.
that's
No,
fine.
this makes
Want
it
me to
better.
take the tag
This
off?
makes it better.
No,
We all know which one is Mark's. So that is the one that is not a
That's
found
a real
piece of
gift.
trash.
But it's not gonna be good.
Oh, good.
I mean, it's not good.
He's still
It
on the
might
trash.
actually be
I mean, it
better.
might be actually.
All right.
It's not bad.
We all have gifts. I have them over here. So
Misunderstood. That's
since
probably on me.
over here, I'll just show you. This is the one I brought. It's in the Lord and Taylor bag.
Yep.
There is this bag here,
that's for me.
which is Ethan's. All right.
You know where I got mine from.
This one is Zach's, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I don't want to make guesses on anything. And then this is also. This is you guys. Okay, so that's
You want me
Megan.
to put mine over there?
No. I want to get real awkward over here with all these presents and the shifting weight of where my microphone is because it's set up for that.
Well, at least you're smoking. That
All right.
makes it easier.
And then this is Justin's.
I love
Yeah, you hold
the
that.
envelope. That's
The
best.
used.
ripped envelope.
Yes, that's the wrapping.
There
The
might be something
instructions-
in that.
the
There might be
instructions
something in
were-
the envelope.
You are only allowed to spend money on the wrapping, and the box said. And Justin said, "Fuck you,"
Fuck that.
twice.
I did not spend money on the wrapping.
All right, good.
So I did the exact
think-
opposite of what I was
Yeah.
supposed to do.
I time traveled to that truck that Ethan was talking about and found a Lord and Taylor bag. Oh, right.
I bought the paper, but it was like the last bit of paper. Like,
All right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I think the way we got to do this, the white gift. Wow, Carl. seep it out there a little bit.
Let's get in the way now.
I feel real bad about my gift after that flow. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. There's nothing terrible in my box, my bag, or the box that is. Shut up. So the rules usually are a gift can change hands like 3 times, something like that. We're doing once. So the way it works is you. I'm just gonna go randomly in order. So I think we'll start with our guests. I think we should start that way at Mark.
I think you should start.
Start with Megan.
Ladies
All right.
first.
Oh,
Ladies
okay. Well, then we're gonna go in a circle, starting at Megan, going this way, and we'll end at Justin.
Okay.
All right. We'll end at Justin.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to set this somewhere?
No, yeah, it's there. We all know it's there. We're gonna be passing them around. So you're gonna be able to pick a gift. As the first person that goes, you have the last choice at the end to exchange your beverage. I saw a beverage falling on my beverage. You
may have a beverage.
And you can have a beverage at any point you like. So you'll pick, and you'll take one, you'll open it, you'll show it to everybody. Ethan, you can choose to either steal what's already opened, or you can take an unopened one, and so on and so forth for everybody. If somebody steals a gift, it is theirs, one steal only throughout this, because there's only the 6 of us. So Megan, you have some options here. Which would you prefer? I know what I would go for. The one that cost money. Hey, mine cost money in like 1987.
Someone
probably.
spent money on the one
Mine
I
is
got.
themed from about 1977.
All right, good. So yeah, pick whatever. I got the
I'm
Zach's.
so curious with the found gifts that Lord and Taylor bag is speaking.
All right. So let's get this passed over. So this was my gift. While you were opening it,
Should we learn about it? Like a women's clothing?
Like a
I just want to
Macy's
tell you.
style.
I just want to tell you before you open. Actually, get to the gift.
All right.
Double wrapped.
Double wrapped.
Yeah, I double wrap all the time.
Is this like painter's tape?
That's painter's tape.
Makes it
Yep.
thicker.
Yep.
I don't even know how I would.
Is it
open
just a
this.
gift of painter's tape?
Oh
Like
no,
you-
I chose the wrong gift because I can't open it.
Yeah, you picked a good one to start with. Oh, you picked a good way to open it. That was the right way to open it. It's just wrapped around the outside as a good opening seal. There you go. So I found this gift in my apartment, and I never bought it.
Is it AskQuest?
I wanted to get AskQuest, which is a porno Steve-O found in his bathroom closet after he's lived there for 5 years, and it's nobody's. It was covered in like an inch of dust. It was just in the top of his closet.
I feel like there's a lot of time travel.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a lot of weird stuff.
There always is, but
Did you
no, all the weight is shifting because I took all the gifts off of it. So I found this in my apartment because Jesse Giannis put it in there one day.
Is it a VHS?
Sweatin' to the oldies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sweatin' to the oldies 3.
Do you have a VCR?
So
I think
not only is it a gift
but-
of a movie, it is the gift of the necessity of a VCR.
It's a gift of
We actually
exercise.
Exercise is always
Yeah.
great.
It's a gift of
Responsibility.
But also, it's I've never watched
That's
it.
what that is.
So here's the thing. Thank you. I don't know if the tape is actually that because there's no
Cannot wait
label
to
on the
watch it.
tape. So I've never watched it.
Mystery.
Please, I literally that was sitting apparently on my VHS shelf for 6 months or so, and then Jesse just was like, or Steve was like, "Did you ever find anything weird on your shelf?" And I went, "No." And he goes, "Oh yeah, Jesse snuck in and gave you something."
It's fully rewound.
It's fully rewound, which means it's never been watched.
I don't think it has. It looks
Is it from a
pristine.
jukebox?
Honestly.
Is there a sticker on it? There's no
There's a
sticker
sticker
on
on
it,
Nothing.
is there?
There is
There's a
nothing.
sticker there.
On the box.
On the box there
Oh,
is.
that looks like it. Someone peeled it off. Oh, no, that's a different size.
Weird.
Yeah,
All right.
that's all I got.
Megan, how you feel
All
about
right.
your gift?
I love it.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Kyle.
All right, you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it. Ethan, you're up next. You can pick whatever you'd like to pick.
This is making me the
Yeah,
most
yeah. I want you to
Yeah.
open that the most as well. Yes.
You're gonna love it.
All right.
Oh,
Tootsie Pop
socks.
slippers.
Oh, slippers.
Hell yeah,
Slipper
dude.
socks, yeah.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
With the grippies.
With the grippies.
I was actually just kind of thinking I need new sneakers. Because the only ones I have like a hard bottom, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. These
There
are
you
great.
go.
I do love Tootsie Pops too.
Let's say take them from.
All right.
Yeah,
Now here's the thing.
They might not
I
stay
could
with
take
it.
them.
Mark, you have your choice between everything over here. You can steal from them. I didn't say that to Ethan. He could have stolen the tape, but he was already going home with it. So I would.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
It'd
silly.
be
Yeah.
really dumb.
And I'm not gonna steal the gift that I brought.
I'm
That
not-
Yeah.
All right.
Unless that's
So I
why
got-
you bought it.
You got this box, this thing, which I'm not going to describe what it feels like.
Ah, that thing over there is so nicely wrapped.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna go with that.
I'm good at rapping.
You wrap this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be careful.
What do you work at J.C. Penney's? That's
I
beautiful.
like wrapping. I like wrapping presents. It makes me happy.
You did a wonderful job.
It's a good wrapping job.
beautiful. I don't want to rip it. I don't normally open presents like this, but you did such a nice
Yeah, you were
job.
opening it like we're filming it for like
Yeah,
like we're gonna have to rewrap at some point.
Is this like a new
Ooh, what's the
version?
box? What's the box?
Yeah, that's the top. There we go.
Hell, bro.
Did you spend money on the box, Zach?
No.
Is
Oh.
this from Dead Paul? Is this from Dead Paul's house? It is, isn't it?
There's a guy named Dead Paul, and these are from
Is it
his
from?
house.
Is it? Yeah. Is it from Dead Paul?
Wait, who's Dead Paul?
I have so much stuff of Dead Paul.
Oh no. There's a guy named Paul and he's dead, everyone. Oh Lord. So who is Dead
wore a
Paul?
shirt the other day.
You own his shirts? Did you guys kill Dead Paul?
My wallet for 5 years is Paul's fucking wallet. Half the frame upstairs.
Letterman every day. I use that ladder for like 3 years.
Is there,
Wonderful.
all right, is there a house that a guy lived in and he
God.
died and you
Yes.
just go to frequently and
Yeah,
take his stuff?
No, we
Oh.
had to do a cleanup.
Oh.
Literally, his blood was still on the floor.
They cleaned up. They
Oh.
cleaned
They
up that
cleaned
Paul's
up blood.
blood.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
I
We
feel
got
bad
like
about laughing
knives and
now.
ladders and
Oh Lord.
this is
That's a watch from. That was it.
What kind of watch is it?
Hell's Bros.
Hell Bros.
Oh, so the box is the
Hell
box.
Bros.
It is the
It
box.
is the box. It's
Oh, that's
everything
beautiful.
from Dead Paul's is the box.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
No, he doesn't mess around. I got a machete. I got a big old knife.
In a
I got
box?
a ladder. I got.
All of them in
Dude.
boxes.
I got
Original.
like 50
Mint.
pairs of socks.
Oh, Jesus.
Shirts, pants,
yeah,
Carhartt
so
jacket.
much-
Wait, so the whole thing was a truck?
Mints, you know?
They fucking dropped
It
boxes.
might as well. Yeah, I hope nobody steals this.
Oh Lord. Well, we all know somebody really
I mean,
likes
I'm
that
never
thing.
gonna wear it, but I really want it.
No, tell people it's an heirloom in your family and pass it down.
It kind of
It
is.
now
It's
is.
an heirloom in the Four
All right.
Seasons family.
So the three of us can choose.
It's awesome.
The four of us can choose to
I'm so
ruin the
glad you got
family
that.
heirloom.
I'm so happy.
All right. So again, Zach, you got this guy here,
All
and
right,
you got the two in your.
Justin, you packed this one,
Yep.
so that may be something that was already in this house.
Might be something that's Zach's.
This might be my own
You
thing.
found it in your room.
So I'm not picking that
all right,
one.
all right.
Who's this from?
That's
Me.
from Meg.
I like the shape of this.
All right. Let's do it.
Tell them where you found it.
So we have a community dumpster, and
Say no more.
You
throw
literally
away
got
some
trash.
and I found this in like a crate with some art supplies, and I thought it was
Whoa.
too beautiful.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was
Holy
too beautiful
fuck.
to throw away, and I said that's a
It's like
perfect
some
found
wild
gift.
Asian picture frame.
Whoa. You
Right?
gotta get that close up to the
I
camera.
think
Yeah,
it's
that's
sandalwood.
amazing.
Also,
It might be
It,
worth
yeah,
it.
it looks
We're
like
too
sandalwood.
lazy to
That is
look it up.
beautiful.
yeah.
That's amazing.
That's actually really a nice
Yeah,
fucking
it's
gift.
pretty rad.
So it didn't have a back or anything, but I couldn't find anything that fit.
Oh, Zach
but-
doesn't like things with backs.
Yeah, I
No.
figured you could just
No.
post
It's
a
all
picture
about
of
the
the
front.
wall,
He
and
only
then
likes
post a
fronts.
frame. You'd be good.
So cool.
Honestly, you
I
could
love
just
it.
hang
Love
that
you, love it.
hang that on the wall.
Well,
With
wait,
like a
somebody might
mirror
steal
or
it.
something.
No, with
I
no
don't know.
picture behind it.
Yeah, you don't
Hey, make it one of these things.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is really
dude.
awesome.
Could.
Oh, that's
Oh.
sick.
That's actually a good idea.
Definitely sandalwood.
That's what
Oh,
I thought.
jeez.
So I saw sandalwood frames online for like $300.
Does it taste like sandalwood?
Wait, how much did you see him online for? I got a chance to steal what?
Yeah.
Not that specific one,
Yeah,
but
I couldn't find the specific one, but
Oh,
sandalwood
wow.
frame, yeah.
That is
And
really
cards.
just a beautiful frame.
That's like that.
This was in the trash. This was
This
just in the
was in the
community
dumpster.
dumpster.
we found
East
another
Stroudsburg, yeah.
piece of art too. It
Yeah.
was from TJ Maxx.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like two fat ladies with like some dessert in between.
Well,
them.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't
It
know
was like
which
a
one to give.
toss-up.
I thought
That would go
better.
perfect in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already like it was like heavy. It was like
Oh.
a piece of wood. So
Oh,
it was
yeah, that's
wood
great.
wood, but
That's
yeah,
amazing. All right, well, here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
do that.
dumpster.
This
I'm gonna
game
make
is
that
really
joke.
fun when
I'm
people
not gonna make
steal
that joke.
and nobody has stolen yet, but it's also fun just revealing. And I don't want to steal anything because I like everybody having what they have, and I can't let Justin open his. So I'm going to open Justin's, starting with the card.
Oh,
It's the
not got a
Traveler's Pack, dude. That's what I'm
the
dubbing
Traveler's
it.
Pack?
Traveler's Pack.
Diarrhea.
Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah.
All right. So, I got a coupon for American Spirits, and I have a very broken washing
card.
wash warehouse laundromat card. Did you find this in the parking lot of the
No, I
warehouse?
found it on my desk. Both of them.
All right, and then oh Jesus, you're teasing me here because there's
What?
this is a box of Fruit Loops. Fruit by the
Oh,
foot. Sorry,
by the foot.
Fruit by the foot.
Yeah.
Please tell me it's filled with Fruit Loops, though.
But it is taped. Is this Fruit by the foot, Justin?
No.
I ate all the fruit by the foot. I threw that box away.
It didn't enter the trash, okay?
Just make sure I'm not missing anything. All right.
Justin, what a rap job.
Wow.
Yeah, right, dude? Traveler's Pack, dude.
So this is a little plastic bag. Things wrapped even more.
God, I hope it's forks.
It's like a Russian doll.
All right.
This is going to be the longest show ever.
It's a level. It's a string level. It's a string level.
That's good.
It's good. I'm gonna
And
put
your
that.
tool belt.
I'm gonna put that in the tool belt. Justin, is there a tool belt in here?
No, sir.
No.
You
Oh my
probably
god!
make
If
one
this
now. It
is
has a
half a
baggie.
pack of gum, I'm calling it.
No, sir. The
Oh, no.
Traveler's Pack.
It's a partially used bag of rolling
But then you
papers.
can use that level to make sure you did a good job.
Make sure my weed's on par with the world.
Cornucopia.
Oh my god. A
Oh,
random
hand.
doll's hand.
Yeah, I know, dude.
You just have to smooth the joint out.
Oh, man. That's weird.
Yeah.
So
Justin literally just so trash.
little trash.
No, Justin.
Megan was like, I found
Oh wait, wait. A little knife.
Yeah, dude. Traveler's
A
Pack,
little
alright?
traveler's
Yes.
bag.
God damn,
This is
dude.
becoming very useful.
This is all very useful stuff.
So intrigued.
Back scratcher, back scratcher, back scratcher.
Pencil.
Nail file.
I think you're all right somehow.
Scratch your nail file.
I haven't had the whole thing out, but it just looks like a pencil and a file.
What?
No, comb for your
Is that like
teeth,
a quill
maybe.
pen?
Justin, where did you find these items?
Randomly in my room or in this area.
Saw.
A saw pen.
That is also a pen.
Is it a real
That
saw?
is
That's
sick.
sweet.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I knew better than to take Justice's package because it was shit out of the way.
Wait, is that yours?
Probably.
Yeah, dude, I definitely bought that.
All right, I
case.
immediately assume it was a
Saw
cigar.
pen?
Oh,
I think my mom gave that to me.
the mini puzzle.
The Traveler's Pack.
Traveler's Pack, dude.
And finally, this guy.
A little axe.
Oh God, I broke it.
No, I'm not stealing that now.
fucking dental mirror.
That's the most handy thing there is.
I'm gonna just clip it right here so I have a side view mirror. Then I can just be like,
You're so
who the
steampunk.
fuck is behind me? Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Has that ever
All right,
been
to
in your mouth?
recap, a dental
Or
mirror,
something to put that.
a knife, an arm from a toy doll, a mini level, a saw pen,
Saw pen, yeah.
puzzle, some rolling papers, American Spirit. That's kind of like that goes together right there.
Yeah, that's
It might be expired. I don't know if you can actually use that or
What
not,
the
dude.
fuck, man?
Kyle, right now you're the richest man alive.
And then
Yeah.
maybe some money
Maybe.
for some laundry cleaning on a car
incredible.
that I don't assume will function anymore. This is beautiful. All right,
Would it be
Justin, you
Yeah.
only have one thing that you can possibly open,
Or
Or
you
you
can
can
steal.
steal.
or you can steal.
I'll open.
You'll open.
Yeah.
Well, that leaves Megan with the final choice.
Well, that's me.
Oh,
Well,
no.
this is
I
Ethan's.
found this in an attic that I
In an
was
attic.
cleaning out.
Ooh, you were working in an attic and
Working
you
in an
found
attic.
it? Oh, this is amazing, Justin. Jesus Christ.
I thought Justin was totally gonna steal it.
Blink 182.
Nope.
Oh!
You know,
Wait, is it
right
written
on my
in?
notes.
Copyright 2000.
No, it is. I was
Travis
actually
is the
hoping
drummer or
that
the
it
first
was
drummer?
written in
Yeah, who's the drummer on there?
It's Travis.
Oh, it's
Travis.
Travis?
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Is it,
Yeah,
is it,
look at the
Oh, yeah,
trademarks.
He has way less tattoos.
is
Yeah,
there anything written in
Way
it?
less
No,
tattoos.
I wish.
Nothing.
Dude, you got a new diary.
Now I can. Now I can write all my thoughts. Thank you, Ethan.
No problem.
Oh.
Only thoughts about Blink 182. though.
True.
I think
Or songs about them.
That's great. All right, Megan, you have your gift, your beverage. I keep going to say beverage. Do you have a beverage, Megan? I just want to make sure.
I do.
All right,
but
good.
it's mayo now.
Oh, okay. Well, there's beer here if you want a
The
beer.
number has gone down.
Yeah.
And it's Hennessy.
There is Hennessy.
that.
What
More Hennessy.
What do you want to do, Megan? Do you want to keep yours or do you want to exchange for one of these wonderful gifts? Reminding you that mine is actually like 12 gifts,
I think
and I don't want my gift back. So
this is the most boring game of White Elephant
Yeah.
because I'm gonna keep my
fuck
gift.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Does
That's
everybody
fine.
get a turn to choose or just her?
It goes back to her. You could have chosen to exchange at your
I see,
turn.
yeah. I mean, no, I don't want to.
You don't-
I don't want to steal it.
Everybody likes their gift. Did we do it
Oh,
perfectly?
Yeah, I think it was great.
Guys,
I wish
we
I was
just
wearing these
aced.
right now.
We just broke the white elephant
This
game.
could have been better if you planned to give this
Yes,
to me.
perfect.
Yeah.
This is
Perfect.
Psychology of friends.
Holy shit!
I,
All right.
I just completely rearranged my room, and there's a part of the wall where I had my mirror, and I moved it to the other side of my room because it made more sense. Now there's just an empty spot, and I was just like ready to go out and buy a fucking frame.
We fucking crushed
Like
the
I was
white
going to
elephant.
buy a new frame tomorrow.
And
hang
Ethan
it on
wanted
my
some
wall.
brought to me
slippery,
to give
some
to
non-slippy
My feet are
socks.
so cold right now. I wish I was wearing these.
And I
Put 'em
love
on,
Richard
dude.
Put 'em
Simmons
on.
You love Richard
Put 'em on.
Simmons.
and bad.
I love
workout
sweating
tapes.
and oldies and the number 3.
So when I was a kid, there was something called a Barbie workout tape, and
Oh no! I had Disney workout tape. It was really just sad. It was
Weird.
Mickey
Jerk
Mouse
off to
with
that
the
one.
head. Can't.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was like
Oh, I
the
could
main
jerk off to
person,
that one.
Yeah,
but
a lot.
she was like 12.
Oh, dude, no,
Yeah.
no,
Take it
no,
back,
no,
take it
no,
back,
no,
take it back,
no,
take it
no,
back, take it back, take it back, take it back.
I'm taking that back.
Cut that.
But yeah, no,
On
this
the
is
air,
gold.
at least.
I
Hell
love bad
yeah.
workout videos.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah.
All right, well, we're all happy with our gifts, so
insane.
that works perfectly. Justin, we're gonna jump into another song here, and then we come back. We're gonna be talking about the movie Violent Night that we went to go see.
Oh, I didn't
It's gonna be a more or less spoiler-free
This really only belongs to, like,
review.
3 different people.
But our
None
next
of which Paul's
song,
family.
we're going with the short and sweet ones here. This is one that the idea of the song was given to us by our buddy
I
Jameso,
never were watching
and we wrote this song. It is called "Protest the Santa." It's basically about the elves being unionizing and taking over the North Pole from Santa Claus. It was inspired by true life events. Hashtag Bezos. Hashtag pee in a Gatorade bottle.
Hashtag Zach lets his employees poop at work.
Yeah, bro.
Work for me, I let you
Get
poop.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
doesn't let his employees poop.
I pay less too. Turns out.
Yeah.
You pay a lot of money. You guys must be doing very well.
All right, guys. So let's jump into this again. This is Protest the Santa. Enjoy while we play with our gifts.
Yes.
Raising our fists, 4 feet in the air. Time for our suffering to end in your despair. Now is our time, boys. This is the day. Oh God, they're coming for me. No. Don't need a list to prove that you're not nice. Even your missus says, oh, Nick's not gonna fly. This is our time. This is the day. Tear down old Santa from atop his sleigh. This is our time, boys. This is the day. Tear down old Santa from atop his sleigh. God damn it, the little bastards are trying to organize.
All right, everybody. Tonight's the night, all right? That piece of shit's going down. We've broken our back for 2 days long for this motherfucker. He's going down. This is it.
The reindeer are so fed up with towing your fat ass. You pushed us to our end. This Christmas will be your last. This is our time, boys. This is the day. Tear down old Santa from atop his sleigh. This is our time, boys. This is the day. Tear down old Santa from atop his sleigh. Oh, Jesus, no, that's not what a candy cake's for. You've jingled your last ball. You've hoed your last ho-ho. The fat bastard's gotta go. We're through Turbo G Show.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the reindeer do most of the work.
How are you?
Boss, what if he really is the
There's
real?
no such thing as Santa.
Time for some season's beatings.
Come on.
Which one of you did that?
I started the whole damn thing.
Come on. Which one of you did that?
All right, guys. So right there, not only did you hear our song "Protest the Santa," but you also got to hear and see, because you're watching this, a cut-up trailer of "Violent Night," which is the Christmas craze this year. I think.
Oh yeah.
It's such a good movie. So to expand a little bit on what the plot is for those that haven't seen it, without giving too much away, and we'll try not to spoil, but there might be some spoilers in there. The idea is that it's kind of a tale as old as time in a lot of Christmas movies, where Santa is kind of like kids are losing the faith, and like is really worth doing this job anymore. And then while he's out doing a night of gift, delivering, he stumbles upon a very, very wealthy family who is being taken hostage, and Santa just has to start kicking some ass and fighting back with his magical sack.
Tales of fun.
And it is
Santa's Hellboy.
It is exactly.
It's great, dude.
David
it's such
David
a great
Harbour,
movie.
As Santa Claus. As Zach said, your opinion on David Harbour is he pretty much plays the same guy in most everything he does.
And he does, yeah.
Well,
but
there's only
he does
three
it.
things I've seen. So
Yeah, but he
I've
does them
seen
all
a lot of
really
Stranger
fucking
Things.
good.
Stranger Things is great.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like,
But
Stranger
this
Things,
was
you don't
Harper
like-
as Santa.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
this
Hopper.
was
Hopper, not Harper. Sorry.
He was pretty great as Red Guardian.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
as
he
Red
was.
Guardian.
He was.
Yeah.
The Black Widow movie that nobody liked except for me.
Well, the
Oh, I
cat's
didn't
going
even
after all the
watch that.
rapping.
You should watch it.
baby.
It's pretty good. And he's
I'm
hilarious.
probably like between 12 and 27 movies behind. I've seen all the ones that
I'm
are
only one
named
behind.
Avengers, but I
Yes.
don't think I saw any of the other ones.
Definitely, yeah. Black Widow, he does a really good job as that
But I
character.
did watch Hellboy.
Yeah.
I did not see that one.
So
You
do
want it to
do
be
like
so much
Chris
better.
Farley?
Do I like Chris Farley?
Yes.
But I also love Ron Perlman, so I
But
kind of.
but imagine if Chris Farley was Hellboy.
I mean,
I don't want to do that.
I mean,
that sounds terrible.
It's not bad.
The problem
It's
is
not
it
good.
wasn't his problem. Like the stylization of Hellboy was, I mean, more towards the comics. But the
Yeah.
problem is the overall
It
direction
wasn't
in that
Del Toro,
movie.
though.
That's,
when
yeah,
they-
I wanted no part of it. That's,
He could.
Yeah.
So Guillermo del Toro could have had David Harbour do it, and it would have still been a Del Toro movie.
He could have also just had Ron Perlman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But
I mean,
it-
I
but
wouldn't
this
be
is-
able to mix
this
that
is
up
neither
in
Del
that
Toro or
universe.
Ron
Perlman
Yeah.
would have
This
to
is a different
stay.
director. This is a director who's trying to make the next Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the director was, but it was more in that vein than Del Toro did a movie where
Two of them.
he but it's his style. It's the claymation,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's the stop motion, it's the practical effects. This was done like a low budget Marvel movie,
Yeah.
and it was bad.
It wasn't great, and you want
It
to
was
like
Neil
it.
Marshall.
Neil Marshall.
There was cool parts.
I mean, I'll
Yeah, it
probably
was
still
Neil
watch
Marshall.
it.
It was
I mean,
What else is
for
he
God's
doing?
sake, I watched Black Adam the other night, so I'll watch it.
Black
So
Adam.
did I fell
man.
asleep.
It was good.
I haven't watched
It's
it.
bad, dude.
So
The first
Neil
one-
Marshall
It was a movie.
Yeah.
did Doomsday,
Yeah.
The Descent, The Reckoning, and Dog Soldiers.
Oh, okay, so he just
Dog
makes,
Soldiers.
he just makes
Dog
action
Soldiers
movies.
was
Yeah.
fucking cool. Remember that?
Well, that's the guy that did the David Harbour Hellboy.
Yeah.
All right, Dog Soldiers of like the sci-fi. Maybe it wasn't sci-fi original. It was like I remember watching that on sci-fi where like it's like I don't know. If it's the Dog Soldiers that I'm thinking of, that was pretty neat for like late '90s, early 2000s sort of gritty
I mean,
movie. It was like soldiers fighting like almost werewolves,
Okay.
but not.
I never saw
But
that.
not at
I
all.
really want to see that.
Yeah,
It
it
was
sounds
cool.
fun.
I'd rather see that than that Hellboy.
It was
Yeah.
neat. It's,
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it
low
wasn't a
budget,
good
It's
movie.
not done
No.
well.
The Hellboy or the Dog Soldiers?
No, Hellboy.
Okay.
I-
And I'm just
I've
gonna
never
watch,
seen
I'm
Dog
gonna
Soldiers.
skip that. I'm gonna watch Dog
watch
Soldiers.
Dog
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in on that.
Now going off directors, if have you seen Violent Night?
I have not.
You
You
have not.
guys have not
You have
either,
not.
but
All
you
right.
want to.
So again, we're gonna try to not super spoil this, but what we can say is David Harbour just crushes it in this role.
Amazing.
Because
I do love David Harbour.
the thing and the one thought that I kept having after the whole day after watching it is they did what most movies wish they could do. They made a Christmas movie that is through and through everything that a Christmas movie should be.
Yep.
There is the wonder of Christmas. There's the disbelief. There are the people that are the naysayers. There's the magic of Santa Claus. There's
The bad things that get fixed.
Yeah.
Because everyone comes together.
yeah, every aspect of a
Yeah.
family-friendly Christmas movie is there, 100%.
It is part Home Alone.
It is part Home Alone, part Die Hard. It's
And maybe a
basically-
little
they
Jingle All the
reference-
Way.
And Jingle All the Way a little
Nice.
bit, yeah.
maybe
But
a
they
little bit.
reference
Two movies I hate.
yeah, Die Hard and Jingle All
No,
the Way.
I love Die Hard.
I was gonna say that's weird. Home Alone.
Home Alone and Jingle All the Way.
But the idea of
no.
defending
but
your
it
house.
is rated R. So
Yeah, it is a
imagine
hard
if Home
R.
Alone was rated R.
Yeah.
Hard R. Nice.
nice.
Now the guy that directed this
That's called Saw, right?
I don't know. It is, yeah.
No.
I do love Saw.
Yeah, Saw's great.
The guy who directed this did
Yes.
Dead Snow,
Dead Snow,
Hansel and
Dead
Gretel,
Snow
Witch
2.
Hunters,
Is
Dead Snow 2.
Is that the like Nazi
Zombie
song?
Nazis.
Yes.
It's that guy made this movie.
Also, Hansel and Gretel is a great fucking movie.
The Jeremy Renner, to go back to him.
Again, Renner.
Renner goes everywhere.
Oh, Jeremy Renner.
Now, to juxtapose that, the writers of this
man.
movie wrote Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2.
What? Okay.
Right?
Did you see that? I did not watch
It is.
that.
They're good.
Sonic,
They're
Sonic
really
was actually
good.
really good.
I think the boys.
I didn't see the
word
second
there.
one.
Yeah,
The boys saw the
love
first
that
one.
word.
I didn't see it.
But so it's
Your kids
everything
probably
that you
don't
want from
even
violence
understand
and
Sonic.
Christmas.
No,
So
they don't play video games.
they took a Christmas movie and they perfectly worked it into a gory, violent murder mess.
So it slays and slays.
It slays and it slays.
But nothing about.
Yes,
I
queen.
mean, obviously, what you're watching is Santa Claus fuck up people. But I mean, nothing about it while you're watching. You're like, oh, okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Zach.
You know what I mean?
This is
Like-
the part that you pointed out afterwards.
Why wouldn't they leave?
Yeah. Like that type
they
of
give
shit.
you
yeah.
a little bit of a background on Santa Claus in the movie.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if I want to ruin it.
Yeah,
So
don't
there
reveal
is-
it. Don't reveal that.
We won't reveal that because that is like the coolest thing. They give you history of
yeah.
Santa in a way that you've never thought of, like Santa Claus.
Yes.
Also, the way he explains things to people is perfect.
Yes.
It's absolutely perfect. Like there's no
You're
better.
not too far
Not
off with
too
that
far off,
idea,
but it's cooler than that.
but it's cooler than that.
Easy. I love that movie.
And in the trailer, you I think you see it at some point.
Well,
he has.
you know what they really did? I and this might spoil it a little bit. They made Santa like fucking
A gladiator?
the new God of War.
Yeah, he's like they basically make him God of War level brutality, but he spends the whole movie beating people with a sledgehammer,
Yeah.
like just
Can me?
All right,
just
so
destroying
have you guys
things.
seen the movie Santa's Sleigh?
Yes,
Yes.
the with like Goldberg, yeah.
It's sounding,
Goldberg's in that?
He's Santa.
it's sounding kind of reminiscent.
Yes, it feels, and the director, listing his credits as Justin did, pretty much made movies like that.
But it's not. It's not a horror. Keep
Yeah,
that in
it's
mind.
not horror.
Okay.
It's
I
not a
definitely
horror.
walked
That's
into
where
it
the Die Hard
thinking
comes
I
in.
was going to spend most of the movie watching
Interesting.
off to
Yeah.
the side, pretending I
Yeah,
was
you
watching.
can't
I'm
handle
terrible
horror.
with horror, so I
I'm
kind of
guessing
went
you
into
never
that.
saw
Well,
Krampus
it's
then,
the
huh?
way
No,
that
I did. I liked it.
You
It was
know,
good.
Predator is horror,
Yeah.
Right.
but it's more of a like.
Sci-fi.
It's an action movie.
But it's
Yeah,
action.
action, sci-fi,
So this
horror.
has a level of gore that you may associate with a horror movie.
Yes.
But at every time the goriest part in you're going, yeah, Santa, fucking.
Because again,
like,
you
it's
are
like-
cheering
it's
on Santa.
WWE levels of
And
action.
And to clear things up, you're rooting for Santa, David Harbour, going against the bad guy John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be hard for me.
Because you love
It's so
Leguizamo, because
good.
he's amazing. But there are
And he
certain
should-
scenes in the movie where it looks like they just said, John, do whatever you want for the next 5 minutes, and we're gonna film it, because he's spitting
great.
things, like just spitting out like lines and words and dialogue
That could not be written,
That
dude.
couldn't, like, and if
yeah,
they
when
were
he's,
written,
when
he might
starts
have
losing
forgotten
his
them.
composure,
Yeah.
when his character starts
Really
losing
getting
to
pissed,
Santa,
yeah.
Does he
and
turn into the
loses-
pest?
Oh no, that would be
no.
amazing.
That would have been the best crossover ever, right there.
Yeah, that movie. Oh.
Oh God.
He
But-
does channel a good Hans Gruber.
Yeah, he does a great attempt of that level of a baddie. But the cronies, everybody working for him, all of the unnamed and even the named people are just fucking hilarious. There's this one guy who's just a sociopath, and his character is probably in the script as sociopath. He just is his eyes are just, every scene he's in, you just watch yourself watching this guy in the background just being like just like crazed. And then there's one line, and again, not to give away too much, but the first, like right when the compound's being taken over by the bad guys, there's like the head of security. He's the the Xander Berkeley, to use a really obscure reference, in Air Force One, the guy who turns and helps the Russians out, he's that guy for this movie.
That was an obscure reference.
There you go.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law's mom dated him in high school, and that's literally the only reason I know his actual name. And he was in Poison Ivy too. Not a porn. It's a porn.
Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy 2. There was a Drew Barrymore one. It's about young girls seducing old men.
Is the second one the Alyssa Milano one?
Alyssa Milano one. Yeah, the art sculptor guy. That's him, right? He's also the bad guy in High Noon, or Shanghai Noon. Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. Great series.
I feel like they should have just stuck Chris Tucker in there too.
Really, they should have made a third movie, together. Shanghai Days, and the three of them, but DAZE, and Tucker just walks in like, "Hey guys," but they're in Jamaica. Yes, exactly.
Jackie Chan's two best friends.
It's so good. They can still
What
do
did
that.
you say?
Jackie Chan's two best friends. He did.
Oh, I think you said his two best fights.
No.
I was like, Jackie Chan has better fight scenes than Shanghai Noon.
It's called Shanghai
This
Nights.
show would be completely derailed if we started going into all of Jackie Chan's best fights.
So the guy who plays...
How much time you got?
That would be a great show
I mean,
to do.
we don't ever have to stop doing
Jackie
this. That's
Chan's
the fun
best.
part.
Yeah.
You all leave. I'll just sit
Jackie
here.
Chan, man.
Oh, he's wonderful.
I'm a Jackie Chan
he's not
man.
Jet Li, but...
So the guy who plays the turncoat, that sells them to the bad
true.
guy.
They're both wonderful.
He walks into the control room, the security control room, and the fat cliche control room guy turns around and says something about like, "Oh, ready for Christmas?" And this guy goes, "That's the problem with you Americans. You don't celebrate my favorite holiday, Boxing Day." And then he knocks him out with like a right hook. And Zach just goes, "Oh, we got a Canadian as a bad guy?" And then later you find out his name is Sven, so he's probably like, Nordic of some sort. But up until then, I'm like, "Oh, we got a hockey player bad guy. Like, this is great." So that added to the experience. But the Sven character and there's this female, I forget what her name is, the blonde chick, who plays like a bartender, like in the background in the beginning, and then turns out to be a bad person. The turn happens very quickly in the movie. But then, like, not to give away anything, somebody shows up and they're trying to explain the situation, and like someone's like, "Yeah, we got a bogey or whatever. He's taking out, guys left and right, and I don't know." And then the two characters just go, "We're pretty sure it's the real Santa." Yeah, like it's definitely the real Santa. Because at this point he's been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sven, that I didn't get you that bicycle that you wanted." And it just, and that's where they do it perfectly. Like, it's Santa beating the shit out of people, but he's still Santa. He's been Santa for forever. It's not like the Tim Allen Santa Claus where he changes. It's the same guy who's just been doing it for 1,100 years. I think they say that he's been doing it.
Santa for
so like he knows everybody, so he can just turn and look at people like and break them down and be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't give you that."
Well, the list is great too.
Yeah.
He pulls out the
He's got a scroll
of everyone he kills in the movie
is a bad on the naughty list.
At one time, he pulls out the list and it puts them on the naughty
But
list.
it also tells them everything that they did terrible. So like,
if you slow it down, it's like,
if you pause it, it's
tax
like
evasion.
Yeah, tax evasion, beating his wife, cheated on his girlfriend in high school, lied to his mother about this. Just all these terrible things, and then all the good kid things, like when it's a good person, you see it. But the main
invited weird kid to the party. That's what it says.
Invited weird kid to the party.
I saw that. Like, I'm sure if you pause it, you would see way more Easter eggs in the list.
Oh yeah.
But the one on the nice list was invited weird kid to the party.
But the guy who there's a girl who believes in Santa still, and her parents who are separated, and they're just getting together to like fake it for the holidays. And the mother of the father is very, very wealthy, played wonderfully by Beverly D'Angelo. Just add another great Christmas movie to her list. And the sister, the real bitchy, annoying sister, has been in every Danny McBride production. She is in Righteous Gemstones as his sister. She pretty much just... Their name is even almost Gemstone in this movie. Just the same exact character. Just a spoiled bitch with her boyfriend who's trying to sell an action movie to the rich mother. He's a dumbass.
Chuck Norris, but completely stupid.
Completely stupid. At one point, there's like a big like explosion where like the guy, the mother and the father of the little girl are fighting, and they go, "There is no Santa Claus. That's just what parents tell children to get them to behave." It's like the 30-year-old actor guy goes, "What? No." It's just the most genuine reaction. So it's chock full of this awesome humor.
Yeah.
He's also, it reminded me of like Mac from Always Sunny.
Yeah, very much.
Or
so.
if you ever saw Game Night or whatever, the board game night, where like everything goes to shit. There's the guy, the dumbass friend who's always dating the younger women in throughout that movie, and every time they have a game night, he's bringing another idiot. It's almost
Jesse Plimpton.
He plays the cop in that movie,
right.
but it's just like their idiot, good-looking friend. It's basically just that character. But that's great. But the dad of the main girl in it, the whole entire time, he looks like a cartoon Disney character, but like if they were real, like an artist rendition. He's got this like perfectly like actual like not a button nose, but like it's like this weird flat. He looks like Jimmy Stewart almost.
Yeah, a little
like
bit.
but his eyes are like deep and sunken.
Fleshy
real
eyeballs.
fleshy eyeballs, and so he's intriguing to watch. And then I look it up afterwards, and he's like one of the greatest Shakespeare actors of our time. He's done like all of the Royal Shakespeare.
But was also vicious in the Cowboy Bebop
Netflix show. So the cast is amazing. It is fucking hilarious.
And the cast it's all over the place.
They're so ridiculous too. Like they just don't stop. I highly recommend
it's just
to
a
everybody
fun
to
movie,
check it out because it is.
We didn't spoil anything.
Yeah,
I mean, we might have given away a few things that didn't really.
But like, I was making jokes while we were walking into the theater. I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be crazy to go to the movies right now and not see Avatar 2."
Yeah. Every other theater is Avatar.
And even as we were walking in, I was just like, "All right, guys, have fun. I'm going to see Avatar 2 because it's the biggest movie of all time ever."
Yeah, and the funnier thing is that we went to go see a movie in the mall at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset at all. I fucking went into this movie.
There was the three of us sitting directly behind the only other guy. Zach purposely picked the spot directly diagonally behind him, so I picked the other one, and then I wanted Justin to take the one 2 rows behind him directly, so we had like a diamond going. And then it would have been great. It would have been great. But I highly recommend checking it out. It's definitely not for kids.
It was so much better than
but I'll
I
say
even
14 and over, I would not have a problem showing this to like a 14, 15-year-old.
If you would let your kid watch Die
There's
Hard,
nothing
you can
overly
watch that
sexual at
movie.
all in the movie. There's nothing. It's if they've seen The Walking Dead, they can watch this. By far.
It's less gore.
Now, and before I use that great natural segue to go into what we're going to be talking to next, I do need to stop that and discuss the Stroud Mall for a second.
Oh, yeah.
So
because you thought of it because you thought of The Walking Dead.
That's where we went to see the movie.
So we went and saw the movie at the Stroud Mall. Again, 9:30 in the morning. The movie ends at 10.
There's a lot of walkers.
It's like 11 o'clock.
It's 11:45 actually. It's about 11:45 after the movie ends. It's about a 2-hour movie in previews and all that.
Yeah.
So we walk out and Zach's like, "I gotta find a Christmas, like a Santa hat. We're in the mall. Let's go see what's open."
You didn't find a Santa hat.
And
nothing was open.
They don't.
Well,
so
nothing
there's
was open.
Stroud
first off.
Mart, which is where they sell all of the knockoff and then not knockoff, really expensive sporting gear like jerseys. Like they've got Merino jerseys. They still had a Wentz
They
jersey.
were selling Carson Wentz jerseys.
And T-shirts.
Eagles Carson Wentz jerseys. That's 3 teams ago for $75.
Yep. So
Right next to
we look at
Victoria's
that.
Secret, right?
Yeah, where there used
Where
to be.
it used to be.
It's
But
not
I'll
there
let you know,
anymore.
if you guys have junk that you want to sell, for $50, you can set up a table like it's the flea market
2 whole
for 2
days.
days in the Stroud Mall.
You too could be a mall gypsy?
You too could be a mall gypsy.
Wow.
Right next to the lady
for
selling
$50.
used baseball bats and tasers.
And tasers! Because we walk out of the movie and we just hear...
It's a lady with her hand in the air just buzzing a taser.
And we walk up and we're like, and I'm like, hey, can we try that out? Like, and Zach's like, I kind of want to get tased.
Tactic.
But we walk up to the table and you look at the table and it's bear spray, pepper spray, all this shit,
Tasers.
all bright pink, and then a pickle bucket with the sign that says $10 on it, full of old baseball bats.
like Little League.
Little League, and I'm like,
the same baseball bat I had when I was like 11 and
I'm
12.
like, this is all female defense stuff on this table, and then baseball bats. So I was like, do you have any baseballs? You got any gloves? No, just baseball bats.
That could be a defense.
It is, but that's $10 for a baseball bat. Though was my first thought. I was like, that's not that bad. $10 for a baseball bat. I'll take
It's
that.
not.
But there were wood
They're
bats.
a lot more expensive
They
than
all
that.
had. I'm pretty sure they probably all had blood on them. But go check out the Stroud Mall. You can do more than shop at ShopRite and get your hair done at that hair school that exists inside the mall now. You can go to
Spencer's.
Spencer. Yeah, that's open.
There's an MMA place.
No, that's
No,
closed.
that's closed.
They already closed
No,
that.
they were there the other day.
Oh, then maybe they're closed during the weekends.
So we were just there like last week. The kids went to see.
I don't know
The
if
crazy
massage
thing
place
is
there
Sunday.
anymore.
We went on Sunday. We were there Sunday,
Yeah, everything's
9:30.
closed up.
But
There's
they don't
5
open
stores
shit
in the
till
mall,
until
so of
fucking
course it's
Literally.
until
on
noon.
Sunday.
Though.
What I'm
Not
curious.
gonna be open till noon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Foot
like, what
Locker
the fuck
and
is that?
FYE didn't open till noon, and they're only open like 12 to 5, both of them. There is a children's jump house in the
Yeah,
Stroud
it was
Mall.
fucking
Bath
weird,
and Body
dude.
Works.
Bath and Body Works somehow. This
That
is what I
thing
was.
is
Well,
that
'cause-
thing is,
Ever.
and it's killing. It's
Well,
always
you know
packed.
why?
It's always
Do
packed.
you know
All
why?
the people in the mall
Because they go
are
there
Bath
in the
Body Works.
movies. They're
Yeah.
in the movies.
Yeah.
They're in their fucking best
Then
spot.
they go to
Yep.
ShopRite and grocery shop and get the hell out.
Yep.
And then next to him is the lady making custom ornaments.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really fucking sad little
Journey's
booth.
still there?
Journey's
Journeys
is
is, and
still
they were
there.
doing okay too.
They
actually.
are.
Yeah.
So the shoe department is still there. Journeys is still there. Bath and Body Works. JCPenney's for some reason still exists. They have a 30-year lease, I'm sure, so like they can't.
Well, one door
Foot Locker.
is closed.
The church is gone. The other church is gone.
There's
there-
that
Sears is
seafood
now a
place.
furniture store.
Sears is a furniture store that is
There's that
only using one
seafood
level.
place, whatever
And
that
there's a
crab
seafood
place.
place that is somehow hanging on.
Well, because they charge
And
$80 a
Auntie-Anne's.
There's only
fucking.
Sbarro.
No, but it's not
It's not
Sbarro anymore.
Sbarro.
It's Gino
Yo,
and Sons.
by the way,
Yeah.
can we just
But
talk
it's
about
Sbarro.
walking past them?
Yeah, the
That
Chinese
oven
food
didn't
place
even
is
look
still
like
there.
it was on, dude.
Oh no, he was barely making
It
any
wasn't
food.
open on.
I think the Chinese food place is.
No,
still
it's totally
It's
gone.
not.
No, it's
Totally
There's
gone.
nothing.
They've
It's
gutted it.
literally
Is
just
the
pizza.
Mama ice cream there
Nope.
still?
Nope.
No, there
nothing.
is-
There's
Remember
nothing.
when
There's
Mama
a
ice cream was
pizzeria.
there?
Yeah.
Remember
What was that for
Orange
like 2
Julius?
weeks?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they
Orange
transfer like
Julius?
Metro PC, like
Yeah,
cell
yeah,
phones.
yeah.
Why are you
Either way,
why is Metro PC
I
in the
encourage
food court?
everybody this holiday season to go to your local mall and just reminisce about what used to be.
And I hope for you it's not the
Rockin'
Stroud
Willie.
Mall.
Yeah, and don't go to the three
Go to the
hallways.
Lehigh Valley Mall. Where
Yeah,
there's
go to the
actually
Lehigh
stores.
Valley.
Oh, dude, Stroud Mall Food Court changed my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember.
It's where
being-
Zach got his first blowjob.
That's right. Gave my. No, I remember being like
That was an expensive pizza.
being real young in the mall, and I probably like 7, 8, and I was there with my mom. We're eating in the food court. I saw some punks.
Oh
And I saw a guy with.
It was nice to see you too.
It was probably you and your friends.
It's quite possible.
Well,
I
the
saw a
food
guy-
court used to go right up to Rockin' Willie, so the
Yeah.
punks were
Yeah.
standing there all the time.
Exactly.
Dude, I
Yeah.
saw
As
a
you
guy
enter.
with
That back
a
room, the black
Misfits
lights,
shirt on.
great place to get fingered.
But it was later Misfits. It was the cover of Famous Monsters, which
Okay.
is 90s Misfits after Danzig's out the band. But where Jerry
that
has
wasn't us
the
then.
Jerry has a devil lock, and he's like ripped as fuck. And I just remember being like 8 years old and seeing this punk dude wearing a Misfits shirt, and I vividly remember seeing. My dad wasn't a Misfits guy, so I didn't get he was Ramones, Sex Pistols, stuff like that. The Misfits were a little later. I saw that Misfits T-shirt, and that name just stuck in my head for the rest of my life.
For sure.
And once I was able to hit the internet, I remembered.
You'll
Punk
never
guy-
forget the Grateful Dead
Punk guy in the mall.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Misfits
from
have
imagery alone.
Yep. And,
You know what I mean? Like,
and
you
that
don't-
is,
You
I
can
think,
never forget that band.
That's how I got into the Misfits.
Yeah.
By seeing a dude at the food court in the mall with a fucking Misfits
Most
shirt
of the
on,
first
being like,
punk CDs
have
I
to know
bought
what
were
this
from the
is.
counter of Rockin' Willie's, and most of them were local bands that I did not know were local bands.
See, I so
Every
predate
single
this.
band.
Yeah, you predate it.
I come from a strange world
Yeah.
where we walked around the mall and smoked cigarettes.
In the mall.
Yeah.
Inside
In
the
the
mall.
mall.
All right, my first
and
memory.
we had to run from the security guys from keeping us from hanging out in the mall
Yeah.
while we smoked cigarettes and sold acid to people.
Oh,
I mean, I
nice.
didn't sell acid, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Your friend did.
My friend did. Like, that's the
friend,
world I
not
come
me.
from.
Yeah, dude,
I'm the
I.
host of.
We couldn't go
fucking-
home and go on the internet to find the Misfits t-shirts because there was no internet.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I had to wait like 5 years from seeing this guy
To be able to
But
activate.
I put it in the bank. I was like, Misfits. I don't know what that is, but I need to know what that is.
Yeah, the mall was like.
It was alive. It was
It was
a
the 90s.
thing.
That's what we
Yeah,
did. We
yeah.
went to the freaking mall.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had to. There
Was
nothing
Rockin'
else,
Willie's
huh?
a thing then?
I predated Eros Pascal.
Yeah, you were there for
Rockin'
Saturday
Willie's was,
matinee.
No, Rockin' Willie's was, yeah.
Saturday matinee.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I bought my first
Good
Faith No
job.
More t-shirt at Cheers.
Nice.
When I was in like
I don't
8th
remember
grade.
that.
Yeah.
My first
1989.
memory of the mall is my mom
I
telling
wasn't
me
even born yet, Mark.
we were in the mall.
I was in 7th grade.
So you were smoking
What year was
cigarettes
this?
in the mall, right?
You were smoking
1989?
cigarettes?
No,
I
this
was-
was when I was younger.
But I'm
This was when I
saying,
was
no. But
I was
cigarettes in the
six.
mall.
Yeah.
I was
My first
eight.
memory in the mall is my mom telling me, "Get off of that. That's dirty." And they had the pillared, the big garbage can / fucking ashtrays where the top was full of sand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the
That's where we put our
ashtray and the
cigarettes.
cigarette
Yeah.
butt was
Yeah.
there, and I was climbing up the garbage can to play in the sand.
Yeah. That
And my
was-
mom's like,
yeah.
"Stop playing in
No,
there.
stop.
It's filthy. That's
yeah.
disgusting."
You walk by. And
I learned my
Do you
lesson.
remember
Yeah.
Sears? My grandmother worked at Sears. Remember the Sears with the double escalators?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that was the biggest thing in
Yeah,
in
we had
Stroudsburg.
escalators.
There
Oh,
was
yeah.
people waited in line
to ride the
to
escalator.
ride escalators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you for bleeping out the fucking there. I'm
Sorry,
very
guys.
appreciative of that. Now, it's funny to wrap this up a little bit with the funny little story. When I was about like 14, I was telling you guys this the other day. 14, my brother Kurt, who you were friends with growing up, or at some point in your youth, and then you went, no, not that guy.
He's a wonderful.
No, he's great. He's great. He's a great man.
he went much closer to Jesus than I did,
Yeah.
so-
Well, now he's much closer to internet fame than I am, so that's good for him.
That's true.
He's hundreds of millions of views. That guy and his lady and their kids. Jesus, what are they doing? Oh, it's Jesus probably helping them. It's all that praying
They
is
have
paying
been
off.
very nice to
They've been
Jesus
very
for a
good to
long time.
Jesus. But he was in Florida, and is that you playing
is
me
this the
off?
Oscar Q?
No.
Sorry, Q, you're not
This show's no longer has your name in it, asshole. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just trying to cue shit. That's all.
Gotcha.
God damn.
And it's hard to tell when people can hear it and when we can hear it. Because
No,
we
they
can always
cannot hear
it. So Kurt was doing this play in Florida. Whatever year that the Rams and the Titans played the Super Bowl, it was that weekend. So 99,
That was
2000.
before Castaway because it's referenced in
Yes,
Castaway.
it's referenced in exactly.
Oh,
That's
wow. Hitting that.
we had a team that almost.
Castaway reference.
We had a team that almost won.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so
Helen
close.
Hunt,
We
yeah.
lost by 1 yard. 1 yard. So I was in Florida to visit Kurt with my parents and my brother Craig, and that Kurt was doing a play called Forever Plaid. And in the play Forever Plaid, the characters are from Scranton, and we're in Naples, Florida, and we're like, okay, that's weird. Like, and so as a child, I'm like, did Kurt just like tell them to change the words, like, because we're here today? Like, let's say Scranton instead of Wichita, you know, like, and all this shit. So they're from Scranton. The whole play is that there's a barbershop quartet that dies on the way to their first gig, and now this is right before they're going to go to heaven, and they get to play their gig and then go off into the afterlife, right? So the whole thing is a 4-man show with the pianist, and that's it. And the pianist walks off halfway through the show and abandons them, and they're just a cappella for most of the rest of it. Kurt plays this character.
Man.
It's a really sad, great movie that we thought of doing over as a...
If like the first half of the play, I was like, look, I love this motherfucker banging on that ebony and ivory over here.
And then he gets
then
mad
half
at
of
them
the
and
play's
walks
like,
away.
I'm gone.
It's
And
a
the
whole
rest
part of the
play's
movie.
acapella. I'd be like,
It might not be the last
sucks.
half. It's like maybe the last
I didn't
like
sign up for an acapella band.
20
Sucks,
minutes
like,
or so.
You're gonna do the final number of this motherfucking show without the piano?
Pretty
guy?
much. So in the dialogue somewhere.
You gotta go full Liza there.
Yeah. Full Liza.
You gotta
Full
go.
Liza. You gotta make up for that lack of piano. You go full
You
Liza.
go full Liza. I go.
I full out. I'm full out.
I'm full out.
I'll go full Judy and fucking die.
Whoa!
That's a lot of pills.
That is a lot of pills for a lot of years.
For either one of them.
For either, yeah.
Yes.
So in the play, not only are the characters from Scranton, but there's this scene where they're all listing the greatest things that have ever happened, like in the world, and blah, blah, blah. And Kurt's character says the line, "It's like the opening of Sears in Stroudsburg," and it is in the script of the show. What? It's in. I remember asking him, and then he showed me the script, just like the opening of Sears in Stroudsburg. Wow. Because the one that has the spiral parking in Stroudsburg, that used to be the Sears, and it was the biggest thing in the world. And then they moved to the mall and opened up an escalator, and it was the second biggest thing in the world.
I can see where that spiral parking
outside.
deck would be a big deal.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid,
Oh, I wanted to dive bomb that.
oh my god! All I wanted to
do.
do was ride anything down there.
Yeah, I couldn't skateboard. I wanted to lay on a skateboard.
Yeah.
And just-
Now you can't even get there.
the spiral parking for the courthouse now.
I can get in there.
He can get in there because he's got access. But
Just park up there like you're
don't ask
about to go to
questions.
jury duty.
But it used to, the building underneath it was Sears.
I know that.
Are you a sheriff or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
No, that's my mom's building.
Yeah, my mom's building.
But yeah, that
No,
escalator
well,
thing.
she doesn't own the building.
It was
That's the
huge.
building she works in.
And I hadn't seen anything like it.
Yep.
until
And now
Chick-fil-A.
the ELO or
Fucking
whatever the
Chick-fil-A.
fucking what was it?
Chick-fil-A
Is it the
sucks.
ELO? Fucking the
EFL.
We were calling it the electric.
The Electric Light Orchestra Furniture Store.
Well, I don't think you can hit that. So
You
don't
can't
think
go
you
on the
use the
second
escalator,
floor,
You
and there's
cannot.
no use of the escalator.
yo, that
How
back,
much of a
that
shame is
back
that?
parking deck though.
Shame.
That
Shame.
was set the car alarms off with the old Honda Civic.
Oh yeah.
I could rip it right through that parking deck, and oh man, I could set car alarms off all day with my Honda Civic.
Good old
Luckily,
Civics.
I've never had a car with an alarm.
All right. Well, there was a segue that I came up with naturally before, then I buried it. Now I can't remember it. So either
Me
way.
either. I had a fucking.
The Walking Dead. We were talking a little bit about The
I thought you
Walking
wanted
Dead.
to talk
Yes.
Italian related to
So we do have a fun announcement to make. We don't have full details just yet. But I'm going to encourage everybody that's watching this and listening to this to go over on YouTube, which you are currently on.
Don't leave just yet.
Not yet. Type in your search bar the words Binge Rampage. That is a channel that our friend Rick runs for the last 5 years. They do a lot of review shows of anything that you can binge, TV, movies, a lot of MCU, DCEU. They kind of got it like really into the high gear with their Walking Dead stuff. But they Rick specifically has asked us to contribute a show to their channel. So we will be starting in January, hopefully. We will be doing a podcast. I guess it'll be released as a podcast, but it's going to be a live YouTube show, and it is going to feature the three of us in a different format than we're used to doing. We're going to be a little bit more clean cut, a little bit more professional, a little bit more prepared, and less off the cuff, but still pretty goddamn off the cuff. We're never going to stop being us, but we're going to be doing a show that is.
Speaking of that, hand me.
Ham you? Yep.
Yeah,
It is tentatively, until we find out we can't use it, what the show is going to be called is The Binge Report.
Right.
It is going to be the three of us live talking about all of the biggest stories in the world of TV and movies. We're going to be going live every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. Further details will come. But The Binge Report it's really growing right now. They've like doubled, tripled their followers in the last few months. And we are really excited to be joining up with them because they talk about a lot of the stuff in movies and film that movies
I'm really excited
and
because
TV.
they sort of like they're taking on pop culture.
Yeah, they appreciate what we
Oh,
do,
yeah.
so they're reaching out and asking us to bring it over to work on a project with them. We're still going to be doing stuff on Houseboat. We're not losing Houseboat. We're still going to be tagging Houseboat. Our logo will still be on the screen and stuff like that.
The houseboat is still floating.
This is, as I said many a year ago, this ship is unsinkable. I dare God himself to sink this ship. We will stay here until God does so. But we will be joining up with Binge Rampage again in January at some point, starting to do some live shows. It's going to be every other week on Wednesday. And we have a bunch of other stuff that is not yet to be announced, but different projects and stuff that we are going to be putting together both for Houseboat and for Binge Rampage. So really excited to be stepping into a new version of what we've been doing. It's been, I mean, kind of just the most fun to do these shows, like the old show and the Houseboat Lives and everything. So taking what we've learned here and everything that we've worked on and pushing it just up a little bit and being like, all right, let's see if we can do this.
We're gonna have
it's more
have
focused.
notes now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like outlines and
it's
like
very
that are
much
more
focused
than
content.
just for me.
Movies, TV.
TV. We're not gonna be talking music, which leads us to think we're going to need an outlet for that. So maybe every other Wednesday we go back to doing a live show on Houseboat, just strictly talking music to get that aspect out and maybe writing more songs and doing all of that. In the meantime, we are still going to be writing and recording music, playing shows, everything like that. So definitely keep your eye out for anything coming out from us. But really excited for this. It's going to be awesome. Rick is a really awesome guy. I'm really excited that he, like you said, Zach, liked what we do enough to be like, yeah, come over here and.
I mean, he's literally sat through a lot of the process. He's sat through all of the process before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he's seen what. Rich at one point had said we should record how we video record and cut up how we actually do songs so people see how you actually do it. But I don't know, we never did that in a sense, and I'm not, we can always do that again, but when somebody is trying to put out content and they've seen the process that you go through.
Yeah, because Rick has been in the room for many a song while we're just recording and just fucking around, so he sees all of that.
He's been a professional.
Oh yeah, he works in TV and movies. And film, he's done a lot of directing of reality shows and different things like that. Like the guy has a legit, resume.
Yeah.
And it's not just things with his name on them, My resume just says my name a bunch of times.
The Kevin Smith way, dude.
It's the Kevin Smith way, yeah. But yeah, we're really stoked for this. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be silly. Yeah, I know. Well, then I got lost in your eyes and I didn't know what else to say.
Are we frozen again?
I'm frozen.
Let it go.
Let it go. Don't let it go. We're getting sued now. But yeah, it's going to be totally different. It's going to still be live. It's still going to be us, so you can't change what we are. But
it's a clean cut, though. You guys aren't going to shave.
We're going to shave up.
Yeah, you're not going to change that fucking Kyle watches everything and loves everything.
Yep.
Justin hates everything.
I don't necessarily hate everything.
Watch it
what the
at
fuck?
all.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
still going to be that.
I was going to say, you don't watch
that
anything.
same dynamic of me going, I'm not going to lower myself to this. Justin going, I lowered myself to this and I fucking hate it.
And me going, what's wrong with you guys? It's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
All of it. It's all so good.
Unless it's scary.
I watched Black Adam and it wasn't that bad. That was a fucking bad that movie. 4 minutes into that movie.
I finished that fucking
Justin,
movie.
4 minutes
I know,
into the movie,
yes.
I looked at you. I said, "This is a bad movie."
It's bad.
And
it's
you
really
said,
bad.
"You said
It's a B movie action flick from
that
the
was
80s.
bad for The Rock.
Yes. Oh, big time.
He was bad at it.
He was in Walking Tall.
Yo, they fucked him over. So if I was The Rock, I would never agree to fucking have any CGI ever done ever again.
Well,
they fucked him over.
Mummy 2?
Well, they fucked him over in The Mummy 2 as a Scorpion King.
I thought I was watching the Scorpion King.
And then they fucked him over in this movie when they fucking turned him into the old, his old fucking dad self.
So bad, weird.
His head was fucking
was
huge.
Everybody else just hoping Hawkman was gonna die?
I mean, I did not see it, but now I'm hoping.
Can we just kill him?
Did you watch The Peacemaker though?
Oh yeah,
Peacemaker was great.
I'm so mad I liked it. I can't stand John Cena.
I'm not a big fan of Cena either, but that fucking
him,
show
he was
great.
He was so douchey.
Oh, it was perfect. That's what they needed.
It was you're just playing yourself, and I like it.
He was endearingly douchey.
Yeah.
It
was great.
Fucking so good.
But we're gonna be bringing all
That's
this
all
to
dead,
you guys.
though,
Yeah,
because
it's all.
they
James
just
Gunn's
announced
cutting
it's
it.
all dead.
He's
He's not
canceled
gonna cut
everything.
Peacemaker. He made Peacemaker.
No, everything
he
is done.
He is canceling everything.
Everything is done.
Everything's
they,
done.
They're
they
restarting the DCEU.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to keep Peacemaker.
No.
Nope, anything that's related to any of the old movies he is done with, they are cutting them all out, including Black Adam, and including
The hierarchy of DC.
but also including Henry Cavill.
Well, also
being told
they can't
in October to re-announce.
They're not going to do Aquaman, another one with the bad fucking press of fucking.
Oh yeah, with her, yeah.
Even if she's not in it, the fucking movie already.
I thought they already took her out of the second.
Most of it, yeah. I don't
but
think
I
they
mean,
fully replaced her, but it's most.
But
of it,
regardless,
Cavill's doing a fucking Warhammer show.
Yeah, I know.
Can
It's
we
gonna be
talk
crazy.
about how The Rock is local though? Like,
oh, he is.
I mean,
He went to Liberty.
He went to Liberty.
Yeah.
I watched his TV show. His
TV show is actually
I met
good.
his cousin.
It's great. Yeah, we
See?
met his cousin. We hung out with him.
Alpha Jr.?
Yeah. No,
two people.
the guy's dad is one of the Samoans.
Yeah.
Yeah. He runs a gym.
I thought that was Alpha Jr.
Oh,
Maybe that's different. No, you might be right.
I'm not
there's
sure.
There's a few of them.
But he is kind enough to host certain comedy slams that happen.
Yes,
he's very nice to help out the
Slam!
Slam. We're not going to give any more credence to that though.
I don't know what you're talking
If
about.
you wonder what we did while we didn't have live shows on YouTube, if you weren't in the area, you didn't understand what we were doing stuff.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of stuff.
We weren't doing it live on YouTube.
We weren't doing it live on YouTube.
Yeah.
We were doing
a lot of stuff and watching a lot of
Taking a
things
break
happen.
and recouping all that that positive energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all that real positive energy.
Dude, I'm so zapped with positive energy along with a cane.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this guy up here. I want to say big thank you to Megan. Big ups to Megan first and foremost for coming up with the idea for the song that we did. Yeah, big ups to Megan. Always a pleasure. Slowly but surely, you will just be the 5th member of Brunch, so we can just do guy-girl stuff all the time. It's just we're gonna sneak you in there. It makes sense.
Girl stuff all the time.
Well, slowly, Megan will come in, and then we slowly ease me out. Is probably what's going to happen.
No, you're stuck playing guitar now.
Yeah,
friend.
I'm just a rhythm guitar player. I'm not allowed to touch a microphone anymore. Kyle Mocha's not allowed to talk.
You've just got a girl singer.
Yeah, Megan's a singer now. Yeah.
So we'll be listenable too. You know.
I like the way this is going.
This is good. This is good progress.
I might come back for a 3rd version of.
Bitch and Christmas.
Oh yeah, full Liza edition. Oh hell yeah! Gotta be a better Christmas, honey.
Oh yeah.
2 bass players.
2 bass players.
As Atomic Dustbin does Bitch and Christmas.
Dueling.
No one knows that reference except for me.
I don't know it, but dueling bass lines.
So I'm just gonna become Papa Jackson. I'm not gonna play it.
Atomic Dustbin was a
role
90s band
now.
that had 2 bass players.
Oh.
Atomic Dustbin?
Ned's Atomic Dustbin. Check them out. They were awesome.
Oh hell yeah!
Awesome.
Hell, yeah.
Well, speaking of awesome and speaking of bass, Mark Miller, thank you so much for
Thanks
being
for
here.
having me.
Yeah,
Mark, thank you so much. Thank you for the
Deadpool's
chocolate.
Watch.
Dead
Oh,
Paul!
fucking
Big ups to
Big
Dead
ups to
Paul!
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I have no idea what he ever looked like, but man,
oh,
I
you
had
didn't
his
get a
ID.
picture of him?
he does. He has his ID.
Somewhere in
No, I
here.
That's
got rid of
wonderful.
it. When I put my ID in his wallet, I had to throw his ID in the trash.
Aw,
Deadpool.
in the trash.
But he lives on.
Deadpool lives on.
Does.
Dead Paul lives on in my pocket every
I plowed
day.
his driveway once too.
That's weird. When he was dead?
Yeah, after he was.
Oh, after he was dead. Okay.
I
Did
mowed his
he
lawn after
pay
was
you?
dead.
Yeah.
Did you get paid?
Eric did.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Someone. Well, no, probably not.
No, probably not. Yeah, no.
Yes, I got paid
Gotcha.
for my job.
I'm gonna imagine Deadpool paid you.
He
It's
did.
gonna be great.
Machetes.
The machetes. And then also big ups to our 4th member, or the 1st member. We'll call you the 1st member. No, you're the 4th member of Brunch. The one, the only Ethan Shirley. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You didn't have a choice, but we made you be here. Big ups once again to Sleds and to Stereo Christ. They have music coming out, music out. Go check it out. Out. Go do it. And usually we've got like 3 other things to thank because we have like featured and stuff, but we don't have any of that.
We don't have anything. So minus Binge Rampage.
I want to thank Binge Rampage for giving us this opportunity. We're really stoked to be trying something new out, and we will not let you down. That is a promise that Justin is making, and he will give you his prolapsed anus if we fail. In a jar.
It's tough getting old.
It just fell out, and then he was in the woods for like a week, and then we found it just covered in shit.
Yeah, covered in whatever.
Oh yeah! Just yesterday, I was able to fit in an entire World War One, fucking, shell in my asshole.
That's gonna change, man.
You can't do it anymore.
You'll be able to fit 2 of them.
Just like yesterday. Oh yeah. 2 of them? You think?
2.
I'll try.
There'll be a lot of blood.
Dude, those shells.
Go to my Patreon where I'll be eating this beer can and that beer can and shoving shells up my ass. And then also spraying orange paint on paintings. It's a song I made before the show that I'm just remembering right now.
Spraying orange paint on paintings?
Yeah, but through my asshole. That's my new way. I'm going to buy paint. I'm going to buy paintings from the Salvation Army, put paint up my butt, and fart onto the canvas and sell it as art. I think
it's quite well,
but only in orange.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a thing,
rhymes with orange.
Nothing rhymes with orange except my ass. My anus rhymes with orange. All right, guys. Big ups as always to Mr. Justin Olimpado for being behind the
it was good
controls.
to be back.
Great to be back. Stoked to be doing more, and glad that you are recovering from that asshole injury that you had.
Yeah, I have to be careful next time.
Don't let things chew, man.
Yeah, don't.
Chew?
Yeah. Don't let things chew on you.
Yeah.
Be careful in the woods.
You let the cat chew on that prolapse anus for like a week, and it was just
that's adding a weird level of sexuality.
It's just not good.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Wait, I wasn't thinking it was sexual.
The animal that lives here with us.
I said the cat. You just made it her. There are other cats.
It was like a bobcat.
The cat came back
the very next day to eat my butt because it was prolapsed again.
Cougar?
Oh, it was the cougar.
I don't know, dude. I was so out of it. I don't know.
It was the hot older lady that blew Justice's butthole apart.
I think it was a cougar.
All right, and as always, big thank you to Mr. Zachary.
My wiener isn't as small as I said it was.
Stormin', yeah, big ups.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm Kyle Mocha here with everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm playing with my little mirror and definitely thinking about. I do think if I attach it right here, I could just walk around it forever. I could be watching TV at the bar and watching. Oh, what's going on there? Oh no. How does my eyeball look right now? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty red.
It's totally a character from a Mad Max movie.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Just out of the side and walking around with my mini puzzle that I have to finish, and my little hand that I use as a spoon.
That's weird.
As a spoon. It doesn't hold anything. This is good to get like snots out.
I think everything Justin gave you is drug paraphernalia.
It is for the most part. And if it's not, I will make it drug paraphernalia. All right, guys, we're going to be dropping our cover from tonight, Baby It's Cold Outside, tomorrow, the next day, one of these days. Yep. So listen to it. Listen to all the other brunch music. And speaking of brunch music, we do have one final song to play us out. And the fucking thing's not broken. It will play us out. So big ups to you guys. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for watching.
Whatever
and again,
you celebrate,
whatever you celebrate.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice today. Shortest day
we're
of the
celebrating
year.
the birth of Ra, the sun god.
We are. Yeah. We are. The next 3 days, just notice how the sun doesn't move in the sky, and that's why Jesus is Jesus. Thank you so much.
Jesus.
Watch The Zeitgeist. Watch Zeitgeist. It's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie. But Merry Christmas, everybody. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season, unless you just like worshiping the sun.
But his birthday's in June.
It's like March to June, something like that. Yeah, it might be March. Yeah,
nobody knows.
It's physically impossible to know.
Potter, right?
It was yesterday, guys.
Yeah,
We all
Jesus
failed.
His birthday is actually December 20th, and we've just been fucking it up by 5 days. But yeah, big ups to all of you. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, sorry we missed. I thought I'd post it on Facebook.
Here is our song from 2 years ago, I think it is. This is Christmas Without You. For all you people single on Christmas and happy to be single, enjoy this one. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Later.
Bye-bye. Steve Perry.
Warner.
Steve
Warner.
Yeah.
Steve Heimbach.
Heimbach?